We live. Hold on, are we? Yeah, we live.
What up?
Yeah, we live. Yo, what the fuck?
Hey, shout out to the chat while 8 getting this all worked out. What's going on? What's happening? Hope everybody having a great Sunday afternoon. Chilling like a villain. What up, Teron? What's happening? Who's this? Number one head, man. All right, what's up? I look like 8 done dropped out. Can y'all still hear me? We all good? 8 having some technical issues. What up? Big Maserati, what up, sir? We late? Yeah, we a little bit late. Hey, but that's because 8 having some issues. You can see he just got dropped out again, but I'm pretty sure he'll get squared away. We back. See what I'm talking about? You can't keep a good man down.
Shaq is stupid, dog.
Hey, we on top of it, though. We will persevere. MV Dub, what up? Tiger Bro, what up? What's going on?
Yo, what up? Yeah, welcome. Interesting week, I tell you. Interesting week.
Boy, it really was. And more than about gaming is what I'm trying to say. It was some little side note stuff going on too. I was like, look at this man do his thug thizzle. Yeah.
Shout out to Jet Life 504. He said, yo, what up, 8? How you liking DBZ Kai so far? Shout out to you for the super chat. Oh, it's cool. Definitely like, taking out all that filler and all that shit. So yeah, I just finished the Cell shit. So now I'm about to get to this Majin Buu, pretty much where I left off. You know what I mean? So
I have never watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah, that joint fire.
I just finished with Demon Slayer and it was nice. We just finished watching the movie. I need to pick up some more anime. So Dragon Ball is nice?
Yeah. It definitely is. What up, Drew? What up? What's happening? Teron, I see you. I see y'all. Yeah, man. Interesting week, man. Last podcast,
Here we go.
It went down last podcast, man. Shit was hilarious, man. It was a great week last week. You know what I'm saying? Shit went crazy, Had to hold it down and all that, man. But, everything on point, man. I was pretty busy this week, man. Much more busier than any other week.
Why
is that? What I'm saying? Oh, it ain't nothing new, but sometimes you got to deal with crumb snatchers, man. So it ain't nothing new. You know what I'm saying? Got to deal with the crumb snatchers, man. I told y'all on Twitter, I was offered a few $100s to debate King Trash live. You know what I'm saying? And I respectfully declined.
Why you messing up with that man's name like that?
That's what it is. I respectfully declined. To debate live. And I'm like, it ain't nothing to debate. Like, I don't like at this point in time, I really don't like dude. So I don't got shit to say to him. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't nothing to debate. Like, I don't have nothing to say debate-wise. Like, what the fuck is we even debating?
I was gonna say, what's the topic?
I don't know.
Like,
you know what I mean? I was told the topic could be anything, and I'm like, what the fuck? I ain't got shit to say to this nigga. Like, it could be anything. Like, motherfuckers just basically just want to see something happen. You know what I mean? Debate anything, nigga. Debate the best fucking cereal or some shit. Like, debate Cocoa Pebbles, nigga. So I don't fucking know. I'm like, yo, I don't got nothing to say. You know what I mean? But it's like, yo, get this money and all that. Yeah, that's all cool, but I ain't got nothing to say, dog. It's gonna be a boring ass fucking debate. That's what it ain't gonna be entertaining as motherfuckers think it's gonna be. It's gonna be some boring ass bullshit. You probably won't even be able to hear me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna be some boring bullshit.
So what you mean when you say you don't like him? Like, how can you?
I don't like him. He's a sucker. I don't like him. I don't like niggas like him. I don't like niggas like him. I don't like niggas. I don't like niggas like him that start shit for no fucking reason because he fucking striving and he on some crumb shit. You know what I mean? I don't like niggas like him. I don't even know this dude. For him to have an issue.
That's what I'm saying. How you gonna?
Yeah, I don't like him. He just showed me his hand. What you mean? What you don't understand, Cole? What you struggling with? I know that's your man and all that, but what you struggling with?
I'm trying to understand if you don't like.
What did he just do this past week?
You.
What did he just do this past week?
I'm saying, how can somebody say they don't like Hard8?
I don't like it.
They don't like your content, or they don't like.
They don't like. Maybe people cannot like me for maybe something I did, something I said. They don't like it, so they don't like me. That's fine.
That makes no sense, but all right.
That makes perfect sense. You don't like people. Don't do shit. People do nut shit. You don't like them. Period.
I mean, that's true. That's true, but
I don't like niggas like him.
How can you determine somebody's body of work from like 2 or 3 minutes?
I don't give a fuck about his body of work. I don't like him. I don't give a fuck about his YouTube channel or none of that. I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like him. That's it. Ain't really nothing else to figure out. It's that simple. So I ain't got a whole lot of rap. Ain't nothing to fucking debate anyway.
So let me ask a different question. If he hadn't came on the show last week, then you would still be neutral on him. What he said on the show last week is what made you not like him, or something after that. Like,
I mean, I thought he was a sucker after that shit that happened on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have
the Twitter stuff where he said he.
No, that's what started it. That's what started it. And I told you that, but I've been told you that. But that's what I never really like. I thought he was a sucker since that day. You know what I'm saying? So he was somebody I didn't deal with. I stayed clear of. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And then he come and he do that nut shit. So it just confirmed what I already thought. I already thought he was a sucker, and he confirmed it even more with the shit he pulled after the joint, after the podcast, or whatever, after he rage quit or left or whatever the fuck he did. You know what I'm saying? So
what else did he do? Like he said something else on Twitter?
He was doing a lot of shit. He was trying to put up posts and shit, telling me I'm e-begging because somebody asked me, you know, this is during AGS podcast. So this shit is old. Somebody, I guess, sent him some type of screenshot from a DM from a year or two ago. And they asked, how can they be a guest on the podcast? And I told them, I'm like, it's $50 for the Patreon or my Cash App, because that was set by the people. I did a whole live stream on how to how should we go about that? Yeah,
I was in the $50 tier, and then I was a guest on the podcast because I was in that Patreon tier. It was like once a month or something like that.
Right, I did that.
Yeah,
I mean, the people set that price because we were trying to figure out how could we weed out trolls. What type of price we could set that will deter a troll.
Yeah.
And the people was like 50. I actually said 20, 30, but the people was like, nah, 50 definitely keep the trolls out. So it was like, all right, well, set it at 50. So somebody hit me up in my DM and asked me how can they be on AGS podcast. And I told him. He took that to then post on Twitter to try to say I was begging. Somebody asked me a question. I didn't ask nobody else. They asked me something. I explained to him the situation, and he tried to say I was begging. So he was doing a lot of fuck shit like that. Then he came into my live stream and he super chatted $15 in total. You know what I'm saying? He really a fan. He just don't know how to express it. That's what these niggas really. That's why I really stopped doing a roast. You know what I mean? A roast is in order because it got to the point where that shit is like a badge of honor for these cocksuckers. So it ain't effective as it used to be. Now it's like you know how some niggas be happy that certain people block them and shit.
Yeah.
That's how the roasts have become. It's like the niggas be happy just to get that shine and shit. So he came into my super chat talking about something, I'm coming on this podcast. I don't know. For what? Just like I explained, whatever you had to say, you could have said it when you was here, but you left. So, you know, my thing is he wanted to kick up some shit and then hopefully it'll end on his channel where, you know, he can get more attention than usual. Because if I come through, you're going to get more attention than usual. Facts. So I'm like, fuck out of here. Whatever you had to say, you could have said it on Sunday. I don't know how long that phone call was, but I'm quite sure it wasn't 2 hours long because that's pretty much how much longer we went after he left to take that phone call. You know what I'm saying? He could have jumped back in at any time. So obviously he was done talking. So what the fuck I'm coming to your channel for? What's the point?
So
you the one with the issue.
His channel?
Yeah, he wanted me to come to his channel or his podcast or whatever the fuck he got going on. I'm like, nah.
The round table.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the round table.
Yeah, fuck that table. I ain't coming up the fuck. Like no. like I said, whatever you had to say, you could have said it when you was here. Obviously, you was done talking. So, what else is there to talk about?
Man, I ain't gonna even hold you. All this sound like a big misunderstanding.
I ain't no misunderstanding. It's
but
exactly what he wanted.
Man, you don't like him.
Nah, ain't no misunderstanding. He did exactly what he tried. He had a plan.
I mean, the stuff you just explained to us, you could explain to him, and he'll be like, "Oh,
nah, ain't nothing to explain." The fuck, I don't explain myself to these niggas. Ain't nothing to explain. Shout out to Nightfall. If your avatar Leroy Jenkins from Tanking Code. It's your avatar Leroy Jenkins.
No.
Tanking Code.
All right, I knew what he meant. No, player.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, "What up, everybody? Looking forward to another great episode. Also, I just started RE8. So far, I'm really liking it. Yeah, good game, man.
That's what's up, Matt. That's what's up.
Yeah, we here, episode 53. Hit that like button, AGSLIVE. Yeah. Y'all been waiting all week. I know. We here. Shout out to Dot, period. I don't know, but thank you for the super chat, player. Appreciate you. Another one from Matt McGrath. He said, also ate great AGS lights this past week. You aren't wrong. It's good to have less drama now, even though we do enjoy it sometimes. Better have less now. Yeah, and that shit, yeah, y'all, people over here don't even care, man. Y'all ain't really even give a fuck. Let's be real. Shout out to Jay Harvey. Shout out to the fellas. LOL, culture killer ass niggas.
Man, stop it.
Culture killer. Shout out to Tiger Bro. He said PS5 coming today. Very excited, player. Oh, damn. For real.
How you getting a delivery on the Sunday? Yeah. What's up with that?
Damn. Hey, man, maybe you could pay extra or some shit now. You know what I mean? Shout out to Matt McGrath, man. He said Trash was giving you money like GLM. Yeah, that's funny. That always cracks me up.
That man's name is not Trash. It's Trash.
It's Trash. Shout out to Cole playing dumb about that Trash dude.
What the nigga? How's a nigga named Dot gonna try to say I'm playing dumb? I never played dumb a day in my life, man. Stop it. It's clearly a misunderstanding, but it is what it is.
Well, I understand what's the misunderstanding, Cole. What is it?
Nigga, what you just explained. He thought you was begging. You cleared up what it was.
Oh, you're talking about on that tip, on that one specific incident.
Well, I mean, you said that's basically what started you looking at him with the side eye. He just confirmed what you already thought.
I told you that Twitter shit when somebody asked, you know.
Oh, wait. So that what you just said about the screenshot and all that's not the original Twitter beat.
Nah, that just happened Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that was Monday. The original
I thought you was giving more details about the original Twitter.
No, the original was, remember I told you somebody hit me up and they was like, yo, how much would it cost to get King Trash on your podcast? And I was like, I never got to respond. He was like, no, you ain't got to give them nothing. They should be paying me.
Right. Yeah, I thought all of that was combined. Okay, so then way after that or this week
he came with that screenshot
with more of that same type of thing, though, about paying to be on AGS.
Yeah, he tried to say I was begging or begging. You know what I mean? Because somebody asked me a question and I answered it. I guess he was trying to say I was begging on some shit that I didn't even come up with. You know what I'm saying? It was just him reaching. You know what I'm saying? It was just him reaching and shit. Yeah. Trying to find any old thing to try to, you know what I'm saying, throw dirt on my name. You know what I mean? Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Hold up. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, what up, though? AGS, fire. What up?
What up, Torrance? So
yeah.
I did see a tweet from you, Aiden, and I was like, man, that's a lot of like growth and respect there. So in my day, we used to say all money ain't good money. I don't know if y'all kids still say that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, yeah. So all money ain't good money. Right. And you basically, I don't remember the exact wording of the tweet, but you was like, people be coming at me a certain type of way with a certain type of energy because of my past.
Right.
And
that's a fact.
Right. And I was like, man, that's growth right there. And you still trying to stick to the you a civilian line, but at least you trying to behave like a civilian. And like, man, I really respect that because you was like, man, I'm just not on that stuff no more. And that was love right there. It really
this ain't the place. You know what I mean? This ain't the time or the place. You feel me? So
yeah.
Because of that, every time, like it continues to happen. Every time, you know, it comes to me, everybody feel like they gotta be extra tough and they gotta put on this fucking character. For what? Because of what I've been through, my past, people feel like they come in here, they got to be extra with it. Like, your man could have came in here civilized and had a conversation, but he didn't.
Oh, he said he didn't come in here to podcast. He came in here to check niggas.
Right.
Yeah.
But anyway, he came in here all wrong, you know what I mean, and end up getting checked. That's probably why he ran. Tehran, I ain't even had to get to him. Tehran got to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your
probably
little brother
why he
was
ran
hot,
off.
bro. Your little brother was hot. You don't talk about my big bro. Yeah, he was hot, bro.
No, Tehran was actually defending you. So, you know, he was telling him, like, yo, don't cut him off. Let him get his shit off. So it ain't had nothing to do with me.
No.
That's why I don't even know
before I even started talking, Tehran was hot. Like, you would have thought Bat was on here because he was mad like he was bad. I'm like, man, Tehran is fired up.
This is the thing, though. I don't even know how I became the target when the person that got on him was Tehran. You know what I'm saying? So it's 8 motherfuckers, like 10 motherfuckers in a room and shit. How the fuck did Hard8 get singled out? You see what I'm saying? Like, that lets you know right there.
You're the ringleader, nigga.
That's really ain't no ringleader. That right there lets you know what's really going on. You know what I mean? Because remember, I ain't say nothing. I ain't even talk. So, you know, I was quiet. I was scared to death, shaking, shivering in my boots. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck the attention get on Hard8? Right? That lets you know right there what the whole motive was at the end of the day, man. Shout out to NV Dub. He said, what's good? 8 and Cole been playing the Ghost of Tsushima DLC on PS5. That frame rate is smoother than butter.
That frame rate been like that. They've been at a 60 frame patch for Ghost of Tsushima free with the backwards compat version.
Right.
For a few months now, sir. But I'm glad you enjoying it. Glad you having fun.
Shout out to I guess that's X-Ray Vicious. Something like that. Y'all in these damn names, I tell you. Shout out to the Super Saiyan. He said, Bat about to come through like a tyrant today. LOL. Yo, so
I think 8 hurt Bat feelings. Bat ain't coming back.
You missed the live stream the other day. So I did the live stream on Tuesday, and I asked these niggas. I said,
the anime show?
Huh?
The one when you was talking about anime?
No, what was that? Yeah. Was I? Yeah. The one I did on Tuesday.
Okay.
So at the end of it, near the end, I was asking people if they really miss Bat. And a lot of people was in the chat like, yeah, they missing Bat. So I put up a poll. Do you miss Bat? And the poll, it was like 40-something% no, but then I had yes or no, or I'm not sure, something like that, or kind of, or something like that.
Right.
And yes and the kind of combined beat out the no. So then I put a poll, do y'all want Bat to come back on Sunday? And he won. For the people wanted him to come back. So I said, what the fuck is going on? Y'all act like y'all ain't want that man around. Now y'all missing him. You know, I said y'all really love Bat. What's going on? Y'all really love Bat out here in these gaming streets, man. So,
that nigga gonna be happy to hear that.
Shout out to Dot. He said, I saw Bat on the corner selling expired cakes. I hit Bat up. I hit Bat up. He didn't hit me back, though. Let me see. He didn't hit me back, so I don't know. I hit him up. I told him, yo, they missing you out here. They want you back on Sunday. So, you know what I mean? Slide through. So we'll see. We'll see if he come through or not.
He gonna come back as a rival. He gonna probably over there with Thrash right now.
So I said, hey man, we gonna see if he can come back then. You know what I'm saying? But hey, when he come back, I don't want to hear y'all motherfucking you know, complaining. You know what I mean? Shout out to that V guy. He said, y'all see that Angry Joe Madden review? I glanced at it, but I don't really watch Angry Joe, so I glanced at it. You know what I mean? I'm not really an Angry Joe watcher.
I don't even know who that is, so no, I haven't seen it at all.
He's a gamer reviewer or something like that. I noticed that his Xbox score was pretty low for somebody that been on Xbox for so many years. His gamer score was low as motherfucker. It's like 50,000. That's low.
Shit, that's pretty high. Oh, wait, but
that's
not
low. You've been on Xbox like because he didn't even have a PS3, right? He skipped the PS3.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So that shit kind of low. I suspect fraud game, but then it's like 8 of them niggas that play games when he do his reviews and all that. So no, I don't really be fucking with Joe. Plus, after he was complaining about the Order 1886, talking about it was too hard and all this shit. That shit was hilarious.
Game was not hard.
That shit was
pretty
hilarious.
Easy.
He played Uncharted with the lock-on aim. Nah, I'm good. I don't fuck with niggas like that. I don't fuck with gamers like that.
I didn't even know you could do that. You could turn lock on.
Well, it's made for people with disabilities and shit.
Oh, the accessibility options. Okay.
Yeah. Shout out to Dot. He said, "How cold a hood guy but can't read aggression."
So here's the thing. Being from the hood, certainly there is one group of people, absolutely. But as you get older and you mature, it's very similar to 8, how he ain't on that stuff no more. You learn a different way. The instincts and stuff that you had in the streets, while they're useful when you cross over into a different world, you still have to realize that everybody don't have the same motivation as these niggas on the street. Everybody is not cutthroat. Sometimes it's just a genuine misunderstanding. When I first started working with white people, it was a lot of things that they did that I thought was racism and aggression against me. Come to find out, I was just too quick to judge, and I didn't really listen to people. My mind was very closed, and I was very quick to categorize you based on stereotypes and what I thought, and wasn't trying to hear nothing you had to say in the process. And I made a lot of mistakes that way. Eventually, I had to mature and just listen to people. And you can still spot a fraud, like for sure. But at the end of the day, I didn't know it all. And my past experiences was not enough for me to accurately label every new person that I met. So I just had to grow out of that. But I still have those same instincts for sure. Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Nightfall. He said, "If screaming at people is checking now, I've been doing it wrong."
Look, man, we ain't gonna be slandering Thrash through the whole podcast.
Man, fuck Thrash. Slander is welcome. Fuck that nigga. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Cause you tough, but dude was on one. He wanted a problem." I ain't tough, man. I'm here to talk about these games, man. That's it, man. That's it. Shout out to Andre.
Yeah, go ahead. Super chat always first. Go ahead.
Shout out to Andre Garcia. Nah, fam, that poll was cap. That's what I don't know, man. I mean, hey, man. Hey,
that was probably all of that alternate accounts voting for himself.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Shit, I ain't vote yes. F that annoying sand nigga." Oh man.
Man, what's up with you? That's aggression right there. What's going on?
Angry. Shout out to Tiger, bro. It's too late. Hard 8 Bat joined Weapon Wheel and BG adopted him. No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. All right. Hold on, man. We got to spend. Oh, I took care of it. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's taken care of. Yeah.
So anyway, 8, like I don't want to go off some of that, what I said about that tweet, man. That is a lot of growth. I'm actually proud of you, my boy. That's what's up, man. All money, shit from my past. I'm trying to live a different life. That is what, and to tweet about it, like to let niggas know that's where you coming from. That's what's up.
Yeah, man, I'm not saying I ain't gonna have no motherfucking drama in the future. I mean, obviously, I can't avoid this shit. I can't get away from it. I'm over here minding my business, doing a podcast, and the shit comes my way. So obviously, I can't get away from this shit. But if I am gonna get in the middle of some fucking drama, it's gonna be some shit that got to do with me. You know what I mean? I'm not arguing about no third party. And then, Did you see what that bitch did this week?
No.
Oh man, somebody did some old borderline racist fucking tweet or whatever, or comment, and she liked it, basically saying something like, "You got beef with the Jamaicans and they don't even wear shoes to go to the store." Some crazy shit like that somebody said. And she liked the tweet, you know what I mean? And also one of the track and field runners was on like the Tonight Show or some type of interview, and they pretty much gave her like words of encouragement and shit, some positive shit. And then she made a post saying, like, basically saying it on TV don't mean nothing at all. It ain't real or something like that. Like, she just an asshole. Like, the chick is an asshole. You know what I'm saying? She just an asshole. So it's like, come on, man. Like I said, if I do get into some shit, it's gonna be about me, not some fucking third party fucking bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be about me, not some shit I really don't even give a fuck about at the end of the fucking day. Yeah, or even know or anything like that. So not saying all drama would be avoided. Obviously, I can't even avoid it, even if I'm over here minding my own fucking business. But if I am gonna be in the middle of some shit, it's gonna be some shit that got to do with me and not some bullshit. Not some old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's that.
I can feel that. But boys and girls out there listening, this is why you don't ever want to be no toxic nigga, because that shit follow you around. All these niggas being toxic, see what you get.
The toxic, don't be the truth. Don't do it. Shout out to A1 Knowledge. He said there's no misunderstanding code. Dude trying to reel 8 in like a fish on a hook for content. I commend 8 for the growth and maturity and not going for it. Well, this ain't the first time This ain't the first time I done avoided niggas that been trying to I avoid niggas a lot that be because you can see it. You can see when motherfuckers
I thought somebody else was trying to set this up because the people that was hitting my DMs, that wasn't even him. It was just
no. He came in and super chatted where he wanted. You know?
Okay.
Yeah, he came in and super chatted, but that was something else. You know what I mean? Yeah. So
all right,
I'm good. Shout out to Code. Shout out to Papa John's for the super chat. Code thoughts, Psychonauts foliage. I've seen videos and the plants are moving when you run through it. A last gen game. Why on Ratchet and Clank there's none? A next gen game.
Right. So I haven't played Psychonauts. So if they did give that level of detail, I applaud them for it. I'm happy that they did because y'all know that's one of the things that frustrates me when they break the illusion like that. As far as Ratchet and Clank being next gen or not, that has nothing to do with how they handle plant foliage. Man, stop it. Just stop it.
Well, ain't Psychonauts a next gen game, or what do they consider that? I mean, for the Series X, do they consider that next gen?
Yes, they do for the Series X. Yes, they do, and that's part of the stuff that make me laugh. Like again, on Series S and X, their version of next gen 8 is just some sliders upgrades, and that's it. Like, let me put it a different way. If you had a PS1 game, exactly the same polygon count, same controls, same level design, same audio, all of that shit. If you had a PS1 game, but it was in 4K at 60 frames a second, they would say that's next gen, because to them, 4K or next gen means resolution and frame rates, and they don't care about nothing else. So if any game has that, they call it a next gen game, even though the Psychonauts back compat on the PS4 versus one on the Series X, the only thing that changed was some resolution and some frame rates. And yes, to them, that is next gen.
And HDR.
Yeah, and HDR, which they didn't even have on PC, which was weird. But
yeah, the PC got scammed too. So
go off, whatever you're gonna do. But anyway, so that to them, that is next gen.
Shout out to Miss Tech Not Fancy. She did a super sticker. Hold on, do I gotta go to YouTube to see that?
Yeah.
I do. I see it. You're amazing. Stop flirting with me, Miss Tech. Stop flirting with me. Stop this. Stop this. I know, man. The numbers is going up. Don't flirt now. The numbers is going up. She trying to put the bid in early. Don't flirt now. The numbers is going up. Sorry, now shout out to Miss Tech, man. Not fancy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for the super sticker and the $50 super chat. You're amazing. Thank you, man. I try to be. It'd be hard fucking with this nigga. Having this nigga on my side, it's hard. It's hard. But you know, we're gonna make it work.
This nigga do not represent my views, folks.
Hey, we gonna make it work. But shout out to Miss Tech. Appreciate you. Also, we got one from Torrance Ingram. Code is a Starbucks. Code is a Starbucks sipping, open toe sandal, no socks rocking, avocado toast eating, white hug wanting, progressive, let's all hold hands ass nigga. The gangster been left this brother, respectfully.
Hey, look, part of that is true. Not all of that shit is true. But part of it is definitely true, man. You just grow and you see shit and you realize that the world is much bigger than what you thought. Again, that don't mean that you can't spot a fuck nigga still when you see him. That shit is universal. Like this motherfucker named Ray. He used to he was the most racist dude I met. In my younger life, he was one of the most racist dudes I met. He was an engineer. But he would always get away with the shit he did because when I would go into HR, they would say, well, did he call you an N-word or did he make a racist comment? And he would never do that shit, right? Like he knew how to walk the line where his language was always safe. So he would never say anything racist, but he was always doing shit. And he was always like trying to look at my code and code review it and put little dumb comments. And then I would hear him talking to the guys in the warehouse about me and shit like that. But when he was around me, he was very careful to speak a certain way. So you definitely can still spot a fuck nigga when you see him. You way more open-minded than you was before. But that shit can burn you though too. Like facts. You still got to be careful.
Right. Shout out to Key. Anyone listen to the new Kanye album? No, me either. According to him, Universal released the album early so it wouldn't step on Drake's release date. I was listening to a little bit of it right before this podcast started. I think I got to about the 5th song. It's not my cup of tea, you dig, but we'll see. It's a lot of songs.
Okay.
It's like 27 songs on the album, so
dang, that nigga putting in work.
Yeah, it's a lot of ground he can make up, but so far, it's all right. It just ain't my cup of tea though. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be banging, or nothing like that. So, all right, let's get this last one. Shout out to Harry Johnson. Why are people saying Psychonauts is a game of the year contender? Game is okay, man. Listen. Them dudes are smoking dicks. All right. You are batshit crazy. I don't see how anybody is saying that that's a game of the year contender. Like that gotta prove that this year has been terrible. It has to. You know what I mean? Because if you compare that to previous game of the years, come on, man. Like, stop this nonsense. I looked at gameplay because I was like, maybe it is good. You know what I'm saying? It's on Game Pass,
right,
or whatever. Right. But it got gimped, so that's another reason why I wasn't really on
PC. It did.
It got gimped and all that. They doing some sucker shit. But I looked at the gameplay. I'm like, no, man, I'm good. No, I'm good. I can't. I don't see it, dog. I don't see it. I don't see it. I can understand even games I don't like. I can understand why they game of the year. You know what I mean? I don't like God of War. I'm not a God of War fan, but I understand why it was game of the year. You feel me?
Yep.
Like, come on, man.
When I first played God of War, remember, I didn't like it. I put it down. And niggas just kept staying on me to go back to it. But I definitely see why other people liked it and why it won. I still, at the time, thought Red Dead Redemption 2 should have won. But I understood why God of War won. It made sense, even though I didn't personally like it. It's like with The Last of Us 2. I think The Last of Us 2 was excellent, although I think the story is trash. I understand why it won God a game of the year, even though I wish they had done something completely different with that story.
Right.
Psychonauts, though, I haven't really played it yet. It's in the queue. I've been focusing mainly on my PlayStation stuff, but just looking at like some little gameplay stuff, I'm like, okay, that look like it's going to be cool. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing revolutionary. But I hear the subject matter dealing with the mental health stuff is real popular these days. So maybe that's got something to do with it. But from like a visual standpoint, gameplay, there is nothing dazzling about it at all. It's just like a regular game.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But if that is, that just shows you how bad this year has been, man. For real. That's how I see it. All right. So, yeah, let's start the show. That was the introduction.
That's what's up. Like you said, we're going to make it work. Y'all niggas hit the like button, man.
Yeah, AGSLIVE episode 53. If you want to join any of these topics, all you have to do is send me or Code a DM. All you got to do is send me or Code a DM, and you will be able to join the call. Everybody is welcome. It costs you nothing.
Facts.
Just hit me up in the DMs on Twitter. Code DM or my DM. Hit me up, and we will definitely get you in here. All right? Hit that like button while y'all at it. Let's start with a question I had from Twitter. All right, about girl gamers.
Yeah.
Gamer girls or shit like that. Yeah. So I said, I have a serious question, and this is not for the simps. We know how y'all niggas do. This ain't for y'all. This ain't for you. But do y'all actually watch girl gamers on YouTube? When I look at my favorite channels when I look at my favorite channels, none of them are females. And while I would love to find the female equivalent of my favorite channels, it seems like they don't exist. All right. So now let me be clear before anybody misunderstand what I'm saying. I don't have a problem with girl gamers. I don't have a problem with girls that game. I check out anybody if they made a video that looks interesting or the title catch my attention or whatever like that. But if I click and I see some cleavage, I'm out. If I see a plunging neckline, I'm gone.
Why?
Automatically. Because I feel like they ain't real. They're using their sexuality to get views. They're using sex. They're using horniness to get fucking views. If I click on a girl gamer channel and I see a plunging neckline, I'm out. If I see your titties big as shit in the fucking video and the gameplay small as hell, I'm out. Like, I'm gone. I don't even give you a chance. There could be some amazing girl gamers out there that make amazing YouTube videos, but if they titties on display, I'm gone because it ain't real to me. You're not real. You're not a real gamer. You fraud. That's the impression I get. You know what I'm saying? Now, I was asking the question because when it comes to me and a lot of these girl gamer channels that I have checked out, when they're speaking on games, right? When we're talking about games, because there is females that I watch that don't deal with gaming and they good at what they do because that's more up their alley. But when it comes to gaming, I feel like a lot of these girl gamers, I feel like it's just not in their DNA, dog. I feel like it ain't real. Like it's not in their DNA. You know, I think back to the times in arcade. I think back to when Mortal Kombat 2 first came out, and it was a huge crowd standing around one machine, people putting quarters up, to let people know they got necks and shit like that. I remember going back to these arcade days, and I ain't never seen no girls there. You know what I mean? Not trying to get in line and get on this machine. Like, it ain't real. I feel like this whole thing of like female gamers is like a new concept in the grand scheme of things. You know what I'm saying? It's
when
new.
You say new, you mean like the last 3 years? What do you mean?
No, I mean like the last 10 years or some shit like that, or maybe a little bit longer, but it's like it's new. You know what I'm saying? And when I listen to some of these chicks, I don't feel it. I don't feel like it's in their soul. I don't feel like it's a lifestyle. I don't feel like it's in their DNA. I feel like it's the popular thing now. It's pretty easy to get into, and they do it. Especially them chicks that put their, shit. They want that, so, titties is
using
out.
Sex.
Yeah, use especially them. They automatic. But a lot of these other, and then I'll be getting a sense like they don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like it just ain't in them for some reason. It's just the feeling I get. It's just the feeling I be getting and shit. So I don't have a problem with girls playing games. Do your thug thizzle, play your games. It's just hard for me to get into them when I'm trying to watch a YouTube video and shit like that. And like I said, I don't have, and none of them as far as my favorite channel, I don't see the equivalent of that. They don't do long essays and hour-long reviews and shit like that. Not that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? So what's your take on it, Cole? How do you watch any girl? And I mean, and when I say this, because I seen people and they were naming some of the people they watch, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you don't really watch that person because their numbers be low as hell when they live streaming. Where you at? You ain't there. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm asking this question, I need people to be honest. I mean, don't be thinking with your cock. Pause. Like, if you don't, you don't, dog. I mean, like, don't be sitting up. She ain't gonna give you no pussy if she listening. So don't be up here simping and all that. Do you watch any girl gamers and you take their content serious on your behalf? And also, before you start, if you want to join in on the topic, definitely hit me or Code up in the DMs. But
I done sent a couple of people the link already. Hey.
Oh, okay.
So mine gonna be real short because like I don't even think in those terms. I don't even think I have any guy game people that I listen to. Like that's not how I use YouTube.
Okay.
I look at Jack, but because he's Jack, and I found Jack through you. First it was you, and from you I found Kids Move and Jack. And like I said, that's why I'm always biased towards y'all three, because as far as this crumb side stuff, like that's why I just started watching. I never really looked at trying to find nobody else or girl gaming. Like I don't even look for any people on YouTube. A lot of these names you be mentioning, like, oh, who is that nigga? Like I don't really do the YouTube like that. If it ain't y'all or somebody that I done, met through y'all, like I said, I check out Thrash and stuff now and different people. All of that though came from you exposing me to the crumb side. So my point is, like, I'm not in a position to answer the question because I don't even know who they are, but I wouldn't not watch them because they are girl. It's just I haven't.
No. Nobody said not watching them because they are girl.
But I'm saying, like, I don't know. What I'm trying to say is, if I ran across a channel and it was a girl and she had content that was interesting, I would watch it. And I wouldn't be thinking, is this a girl or is this a guy? Like, that would never enter my mind. It's just, if it's cool, I would watch it. But I don't know none of these niggas, man. So I can't even. Like, if you told me some names, I will go watch it and give you my honest opinion next week when I came back. But I don't know none of these niggas.
What's going on, everybody?
Okay.
What's up, Jeremy?
Yo, what's up? I just wanted to chime in on the Psychonauts before you move on to it too much. It is a good game. I think that the sound is amazing. That's the first thing I noticed. I thought my surround sound was on. I use headphones, so I use virtual surround. I thought my virtual surround was on. So the sound design they did really well with. The gameplay is pretty fun. I do slow down when you get to parts where you have to connect like thoughts and you have to fly through the air. That does kind of slow it down a little bit. So it seems like a good game, but it's not like anything like Game of the Year or something that stands out like that good.
Okay. All right. What review would you give? What score would you give it?
I haven't beaten it yet, but I mean, so far it's maybe around a 7. When some parts you have to connect characters' thoughts, and that does get a little boring, so it does kind of slow it down and just makes the story a little more confusing, I guess.
Okay.
We'll just have to see how it goes.
All right, Jeremy, appreciate you. You got any girl gamers that you watch, Jeremy, or you watch all girls? You don't pay attention to none of these niggas?
No, like, I think that these girl gamers, where were they in the early days of streaming YouTube? You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with them getting involved, and they found a lucrative venture. But there's nothing wrong with what they're doing, really. I don't think they're really that into gaming. And like when I was in high school, they did not care about video games. If I walked up to a girl and started talking to her about video games, she would have said, "Oh, that's cool," and just walked away. Like, they didn't give a crap. I never heard any girls talk about video games. Maybe later, like adults who, like at work, there's a couple that play a little bit, but like in school, I never heard girls talk about video games. They were saying they were a waste of time, or like when the PS5 came out, it was me or the PS5, so they don't accept the video games. So if you take them, you lose the games, or if you take the games, you lose them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, look, hold on. I mean, all right, so look.
No, that's true though. Like, that's what I was saying about the whole arcade thing. Like, they wasn't there, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, they wasn't there.
That don't mean nothing. That's irrelevant. That is completely irrelevant.
Nah, it makes a lot of sense.
It does make sense, but it's still irrelevant. Like, it's, oh my God. So there is this thing that, like, so when it started, yes, the demographic was largely teen white males. For sure. That was the demographic for video games. And when I first got into video games, that was definitely the demographic. Eventually, more people like me started getting into video games, especially with like the sports games and like the fighting games. So then that started bringing in a different audience. Then eventually, over time, as games went on, it started bringing in more girl gamers. So, of course, the medium as it grows is going to attract new people. And it's not fair to say that because they didn't enter the timeline when you entered the timeline, they really don't care about it the way that you do.
No, that's just the vibe. That's the vibes. That's the vibes for a lot of them.
Well, because some of them is gonna be that. That's what I'm saying. There will.
Well, I mean, most of them it is. It's only a few girl gamers that's really like this is a lifestyle they really knee deep in.
You mean like on social media, not you not saying that all the girls that game.
I definitely don't be seeing that in the
about
real.
The ones that's trying to stream and all that stuff.
I definitely don't be running across too many girl gamers in the real.
40% of the gaming market is girls.
Where are you getting that from, Code?
What's that? Mobile games? Like, where the fuck did you get that shit from?
Dude, that's a well-known stat here. I'll look it up right now.
Where the hell are you getting that from?
If you're referring to how Sony came out and said 42% of PS4 and PS5 owners are women. All right, so that's owners, not players. So they're going off of a purchasing metric. So like moms buying them for their sons, which there's nothing wrong with.
No. They don't know when somebody purchased it if it's a male or a woman. It would be through the PSN account and the number of games and stuff that.
There'd be a lot of niggas making girl accounts too, man, acting like girls trying to swindle niggas out of games and shit. So
yeah, I've gotten tons of those.
I don't even know. Yeah, you can't use that. That shit ain't accurate. That shit ain't accurate. You know what? Girl gamers I do. I do like to give a chance to. I like giving a chance to girl gamers that play games that most girls don't play. Like the least popular games.
Stereotypes. Like what?
No, I mean like if I go to a girl, she playing Call of Duty, fuck out of here. If I go to a chick and she playing like one of those games, like you know what? You know like who I like watching too? I like watching Titanfall, right? Titanfall Princess, right? She plays fighting games and like she's good at those. So that's not normal. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's like out of the box. That's out of a girl that plays fighting games and she's good at them. That's out of the box for me. So I'm interested in shit like that. But if I go to a girl gamer channel and it's Call of Duty, come on. No.
Or maybe like a really retro game. Like you'll see them be playing like old Final Fantasy.
Man, stop. Where are y'all getting these stereotypes from? Absolutely not. Stop. Look, man. So just to be clear, I have raised girls and each one of my daughters love video games. And they play all the games that we played when they were growing up. And there's all types of women
they drop them like you do?
Like my guy DJ.
We got questions about you as a gamer, nigga. Like what you talking about? You right with the girl gamers, nigga.
Question, man. Y'all
we got questions about you as a gamer.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what Cap? Listen, Cole just don't cat when it comes to game. He just an all-around capping ass nigga. Like as you can hear right now, he just finding any way to cap.
So what you saying? So you saying Luca don't really like Destiny? Is what you're saying?
That's another popular game, dog. It's another popular, easy game. Like
I mean, I usually I like
Destiny. Not easy.
Destiny is some easy, boring, fucking tedious trash.
Wow. So you like girls that
fucking bullet sponge enemies, fucking sitting there shooting one enemy for an hour. Like that shit garbage. But I'm talking about, but go ahead. What you were saying? The guest. We got some guests.
Yeah, we got some guests
here. We got Nine here. We got Golf in here.
I usually like the female streamers that play Apex. Those ones usually good. But I know a lot of them. The main.
Well, hold on. Are you sure? Because Hard8 have to approve that what they can play.
I ain't approving nothing. Let that man talk. I'm not approving nothing. I ain't. Go ahead. Do your thing.
But yeah, I usually like the ones that play Apex. Some of them are really good out there. And then usually the mainstream ones play Sims. I noticed that. A lot of girls like Sims.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm definitely watching no chick.
Or No Man's Sky. Like someone put something on Twitter where it said, like, what's your favorite game of all time? And the responses were very surprising. And No Man's Sky was like half of them.
Well, it's a lot better. It's a much better game now than it was when it first came out. Let me get to some of these super chats real quick. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "What's going on in your chat? Mad spam. Yeah, the mods are on it. The mods are on it. Shout out to Forget It Brian. He said, "Man, it's over 400 people in here. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button." Let me see what else we got. Shout out to Nightfall. He said, "Girl gamers tend to not be as funny as the dudes."
That's kind of true.
I mean,
that's girls in general.
Isn't that the case
in my
for women
opinion.
in general?
Yeah.
Is that the case for women in general?
I mean, girls are not really that funny.
Yeah. I guess there's an argument for that. There's an argument.
No offense to the girls in here.
Yeah, no offense to the women. They know that though.
That's
what's going on, gentlemen. How's it going?
Man, how many joints did I miss? Hold on, I might have missed some. I'm gonna come back to it because I'm on the StreamYard chat and that joint be fucking up, man. Shout out to Harry Johnson. He said girlfriend reviews is pretty good. No, I don't like that shit. That's a fake shit. I don't really. That's a script. That dude writes the script and she reads it. I don't believe that shit. Shout out to Ash and Luca. What up, fellas? Hopefully no drama this week. Hopefully not. Yeah, I don't really believe girlfriend reviews. I think the dude writes the script, she reads off of it, and that's that. I don't believe none of that shit. I think that shit fake as hell. Shout out to Forget It Brian. I don't remember seeing girls game before YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Cole's simping right now, but he know goddamn well what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? He may be having dementia a little bit.
What do you mean I know what's going on? What you
know what's going on. You know that this shit is ain't embedded in them. They just, you know what I mean?
I absolutely disagree. 100%.
Nah, he know what's going on.
From the very beginning when I was playing video games, before you was even born, nigga, it was women that the user. Stop this
out of here. Now you
nigga, matter of fact, one of the most popular gaming franchises in the beginning before we got to modern day stuff was Sierra and King's Quest and all of them that was started by a woman. She created the company, designed the games, built the games, and played plenty of games. And there was plenty of women that was in the game. And this shit is what
that's
you
cat. That's cat.
How many women did you see it?
Google it, nigga.
How many women you seen at the arcades, Cole?
Oh, how about midnight releases at GameStop?
Hold on. That's true. That's two. How many you seen at the arcade? No.
Because you trying to do like Stephen A. Smith did with the whole Dallas Cowboys, and I'm going to do like Michael Irvin.
Stephen A. Smith.
So what you trying to do, you trying to look at a specific period of history where you came from, and you want to start history there. I'm starting history from the beginning, nigga. Ask me how many black people were there when I was in the user group. I know you don't because you don't want to.
How many girls was at the arcades you hung at, Cole?
How many black people was at the user groups I hung at? 8?
Oh my God, there's a lot of niggas in the arcade where I was at. I don't know what you talking
but it
about.
wasn't no. I said the user groups. Nigga, I said the user groups.
You're talking about some shit where black people had to go through the back door, nigga. How long? We ain't talking about that. What the fuck is you talking about? You're talking about some shit black people wasn't even allowed. Get the fuck off. Now let's get to these arcades. God. How many women was at the arcade when you was there, Cole?
Very few. It wasn't zero, but it was very few.
How many women was at midnight releases, Cole?
Quite a few, actually.
But by themselves.
Look at the videos, because you can see videos that people film those. Or what about GameStop? What about just when the PS5 just came out? How many women were lined up?
Well, I don't know. Nigga, I ain't seen no videos.
None. I didn't see one.
PS5, order my PS5
how many women was lined up for them GPUs? How many women? You don't. Like,
I don't know.
I took a picture of everybody in line at GameStop. I'll show it to you.
I usually let this shit slide, but I'm not letting it slide today. 8. How many women did line up for these GPUs since you know so much?
No, I'm just saying, not a lot. I mean, look at the line.
No. They got I don't want you making it up. I want you to prove to me that it wasn't a lot of women lining up.
Look it up.
Right.
Yo, they got midnight
I just put a link in the chat. I just put a link in the chat that showed the demographics of gamers, and they said they study show 48%. So dig it down.
Well,
I put the link in the chat.
Yeah, Candy Crush.
Well, you don't have to believe it, nigga. The link is in the chat.
Cause you're out your own eye. Yo, they got fucking midnight release videos from all over the motherfucking world on YouTube. You can look at hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, every midnight release that I've ever been to.
Hold on. Let me get to these super chats real quick. Shout out to Forget It, Brian. Girlfriend reviews is really the boyfriend reviews. That's a fact. I know. Anybody with a brain know that. Shout out to Ascendant Goat. He said, "Congrats to a year's worth of AGSLIVE, no days off."
Fact. Hey, appreciate that, Ascendant Goat. That's what's up.
No doubt, man. No doubt. It has been a year since we started.
Yeah, when we got off
AGS
the show
Live?
last week, the wife was like, "Yeah, you been on a year with this nigga."
No, the wife don't even talk about me like that. So stop it. All right. You seen this nigga? Try to throw some salt in there real quick. Out of here. Shout out to Phil Collins. Girls, I know in real life only play Call of Duty and GTA 5.
Facts.
All right. Now, yeah, it has been a year since AGS podcast ended, went up in flames, and AGS Live started, which has been great. I've really been excited about AGS Live. The growth is nice. I'm trying to crack that 10,000 every week. We're very close, though. We're very, very close. Hit that like button, man. We need to crack 1,000 likes a video, but hey, man, we know how y'all niggas is. But hit that like button, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through, all the support for the past year. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? We're going to continue to do what we do. No days off.
Fact. You don't even have to be nothing going on in gaming. Shit, we got something for you.
Shout out to what is that? Brat or B-Rap? Yeah. Brat. Okay, Basement Radio Arcade Podcast. He said, "Old man Code, what do you think of the smaller heatsink in the PS5? Is it an issue?" We will be getting to that a little bit later. So that will be a topic. That is a topic. So just hang tight. All your answers will be answered. Boy.
Yeah, hang tight.
Shout out to Viewmaster 617. What up, Hard 8 Code and the rest of the panel? Not to get too off topic. Quick thoughts on Alien Firestorm. To me, it looks dope. I haven't played it.
I haven't played it.
I'm not interested. Yeah, it don't have no story.
The reviews aren't even hyped for you. You know, reviewers are always like hyping up games, and they're saying like it's disappointing, especially since like Alien Isolation. Which have you played yet, Hard 8?
No, I got it though on PC. I ain't playing.
Man, you need to get around to that. If you like horror, like that's one of the best ones ever made.
One day. Shout out to Lil F Boy. He said, "Miss Tech, I know you got a man like Positive K, but what's that got to do with me? I'm trying to wife you up, my light bright beige queen."
What the? I just didn't say nothing sus.
Shout out to Mac Ultra. We not talking about them board games you played the 70s, Cole. Shout out to Max B. He said Donda is trash. Stream Jiggy Tape instead. Right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, Kapati? I know you gonna bring some smoke to Hard 8. He nervous. Go ahead and read the super chat, nigga. Hurry up.
Shout out to Forget It Brian. The FGC got some real girl gamers for real. That's about it. Right.
Ooh, I don't even know who that is.
Well, that's like the tournament, the fighting game tournament, right?
Oh,
that's
okay.
The fighting game, right? Yeah. Okay. Shout out to Just Fits. I have to wonder how many girl gamers would actually have the kind of passion we do if it weren't for platforms like YouTube or Twitch. You talking about them platforms that get that attention? Yeah. Well, just go back to just use the thought of when it wasn't around. How many girl gamers had interest in fucking games?
Man, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it does. It does. You crazy. It's a lot of these niggas is thoughts. And they on here. Like, you got these niggas that's fake gamers and shit. And they only talking about this shit because they on this platform. Oh, my God. This shit is going up. Fuck, man. All right, I'm going to have to go over here and get these because I can't miss them over here. So, my bad, people. Where did I end that?
You ended with Fitz. Fitz was the last one you read.
Yeah, Fitz. All right. Shout out to Tiger Bro. He said, "How do you come on? Send a link. Hit up.
Yep.
Code or me in the DM on Twitter."
Okay, Jay Harvey, I got you. I'm sending you the link right now, and then whoever this other person is, I got you too.
Shout out to Master. He said, "Gamer."
Oh, that's Luca. What's up, Luca? I got you.
Gamer girls with boobs hanging out are not real gamers. They're now just doing it for the clout and the money. Oh, that's a fact. That's why they don't get no type of attention whatsoever. If I see a plunging neckline, I'm out. Facts.
Man, too much stereotyping going on in this conversation. But go
all right, Sippy. Shout out to Harry Johnson. He said, "Code, I'm 80, and you, sir, are a liar."
All right, what am I lying about, Harry? Come on in. You
about all these fucking ghost women that was fucking playing games and shit.
The era was created by a woman, and she designed and built the games, and it had plenty of girl gamers. What are you talking about?
Women work at GameStop. They don't know nothing about a game. What that mean? They trying to get
I said making and designing, nigga. I didn't say working at no GameStop.
Oh man! Shout out to that V guy. He said my girl play a game called My Vegas on her phone that gives free room stats. Says she's a gamer. She hates everything about games. Fuck that 48%.
See what I'm talking about? You say, show me the stats, then you show them the stats, then they want to try to.
That shit is bullshit. You fucking know that shit is bullshit.
I don't know it, nigga. You don't know it either. All you was talking about from your limited experience. You gonna try to speak for the whole world because of what you see.
Oh, that shit bullshit. Everybody agree with that shit.
Stop it.
Shout out to the urban legend. He said girls that are really into games are usually busted. Oh man.
Man,
stop
it. What is? Oh my god.
Yo.
Hey, that's a fact. Hey, that's a fact.
Oh my god.
That's honestly not even true.
I mean, that's what you say? What do you say? 48%. What that man just said is about 98% factual. The chicks that are really, really in the games,
where are you getting this information from? Show me your data, sir.
Show me a badass bitch that's really in the games. I'll wait.
Shit, my wife, nigga.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's a safe answer. We know, Cole. That's a safe answer.
Yeah, but it's true.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, your wife is beautiful. Nigga. Hey, nobody ain't saying that. You got a beautiful wife.
Shout out to Forget Brian.
Games. Oh my god.
He said, "Girls."
Hold on, I'm finna get her up here. Go ahead.
He said, "No, don't even do that."
No.
Shout out to Forget It Brian. He said, "And girls only play GTA 5 and Call of Duty because they stream."
I mean, I think y'all tripping a little bit. Like, there's always been female gamers. I think that you see a inflation of them now with all the social media and all the shit, but. Female gamers have been around. I remember in elementary school, middle school, female gamers.
Been a few.
Yeah,
a few. Like my sister.
We didn't say they didn't exist
Pokemon
at all, motherfucker. Like we know that they were there. Some was there.
Okay, well, you sound like you making it sound like they're not there.
Facts. That's exactly
what you want to hear.
Real
quick. What you want to hear. Get the hair. Get that afro.
No, hey. After last week, you need to be careful, nigga. All right. When it comes to women, you got to talk to them in a good light. Nigga,
Can you guys hear me?
Women in general.
We got someone talking.
Luca.
Hey, what's up? Okay, so this is what I want to say about it.
Wait, Luca, you gotta say what's up, bro.
Oh, what's up, bro?
Big dog.
What's up, big dog? What's good?
We do see Luca as more of a homie dude. So go ahead.
She in the family zone.
Me personally, growing up, and I'm talking specifically like about my experience in the area I grew up in. Gaming in general was considered for losers. So all of the female friends I had, like, whenever I would mention that I play video games, they're like, "Oh, you know, that kind of." They're fucking judging you, and the way that they would talk about guys playing video games was like, "Oh, they're losers. They play games are for kids," and it's like, ma'am, we are teenagers, but whatever. Anyway, so it's like, it was stuff like that. So I honestly, in my day-to-day life, have not met that many other women who like and play video games. And like, even in my adult life, when I would mention to a couple of my coworkers, I remember mentioning to my coworker that I like video games, and she was like, "What? Games are for losers." And I'm like, "Bitch, do I not see you playing Candy Crush right now? Like, what are you talking about?" So it's like there's this, at least for my particular generation and for the area I grew up in, gaming was just considered for losers and not just for boys and stuff. It was just a loser activity. So, but like, I don't know too many women who play video games. And for your question from earlier this week, Hard8, I cannot really think of any women who I don't know, like who I'm not cool with and I don't already know, who I watch, who are streamers or who are YouTubers who play games, to be honest, unfortunately. So that's my experience. Like, I know female gamers exist, but even if we were just talking about our particular community, which is the crumb side, there's not too many outspoken female gamers because a lot of them do get verbally accosted by nut jobs. And the ones who are outspoken are me and then a couple of other people. And I can handle myself, so it's not a problem for me. But, you know, there's not a lot of women in this particular space. I know that women in gaming exist in general, but I myself cannot think of any that I watch or that I know of that are not like the big popular Twitch streamers like, you know, Amarath or Alinity, who, you know, are, I mean, y'all know what they're here for. So
did your parents have a problem with you playing video games?
No, they supported. Well, my grandpa and my mom supported me with it. So
let me ask you a question, Luca. You been to midnight releases?
no,
You never been to one? Not one?
no.
Damn. You hear that, Cole? All right.
What about GameStop at when like a console launched?
She just said no.
No.
That's a bad example.
You just said no. What
That's a
type of?
bad
I mean,
example.
you said midnight release. I said a console launch.
But
Well,
most gamers ain't going to a midnight release. Period. Most niggas, I ain't going to no fucking midnight.
Yeah,
release.
okay.
But hold
So
on. First of all, you wasn't allowed. You wasn't even allowed out the house, Kampachi, when they was popping. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about. And
Okay,
you
so-
better believe when it was big games like Call of Duty and shit, them joints
Or
was
Zelda, nigga, shit. They
I don't know
it
what
was
the
around
fuck
the
you
corner.
talking about.
Zelda.
Yeah, I went to midnight release of Spider-Man.
But I'm saying that there's that come on, bro. Like
Not now. Like midnight releases
that's a
ain't really
reach.
a big
That's
thing
a reach,
now.
bro.
Okay, so for me, okay.
Hold on. What's the reach?
I'm
Hold
gonna.
on. What's the reach?
Saying that because no female gamers were at midnight releases or launches, that means something. You don't get no points for that.
That do mean something. Fuck is you talking
All
about?
right.
Tell him again, Kapachi. Kapachi not scared of
How
you.
does that
You
not
don't
mean?
realize
How
it.
does that not mean anything when
Because if he's
midnight
trying to
releases
tell you-
was popping?
Nigga, he
If
trying
there
to
were
tell
so
you-
many girl gamers,
No.
how is none at a
No,
midnight release?
nigga,
No.
it's the nerdiest of
No.
nerdies at them fucking midnight releases, nigga. It's the nerdiest of the nerdies.
Okay, so
nigga.
I did
It's the
want
core
to.
fan base
I
is at the
did
midnight
want to
release.
say.
Yo, I used to be at midnight releases with niggas that will blow your fucking head off.
The only
Facts.
midnight release I went to was Madden, nigga, and I said never again. I went to pick up Madden from GameStop at midnight. And
But
I said,
you
I'll
went.
never
You
do
went,
this again,
nigga.
bro.
Okay,
You
so
went.
real quick, I did want to say that I'm only 28. So and then my mom was buying my consoles up until a point. So whatever like midnight releases for consoles, I definitely wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that for games either. Like the closest I got to getting a game on day one was GTA 5. And that's just because of like, you know, all the hype and everything. Everyone was out buying it and stuff.
Right,
so.
right.
But yeah, I mean that, like I said, that's my experience. And,
So you wasn't interested in GTA 5. It was just the hype that got you.
Yeah, it was the hype for that particular
okay.
game.
See-
And I
see
went
what
with
I'm
one of my friends. So
Okay,
Okay.
check this out. Hey, if you had a daughter, would you want her to play games?
I don't got no problem with females playing games. What the hell? Did you not understand that? I didn't ever say I got a problem
it's
with
just a
females
question,
playing
though,
games.
nigga. It's just a question. Relax.
Why would I?
Niggas
Why
ready
would
for
I?
that.
I just think that I don't want emotions to get high or anything. You guys, the people in the chat, and you guys in general can think whatever you want about me, but I don't have any what's the word issues with what Hard8 is saying. You know, it doesn't bother me personally, and to be honest, I don't really have to prove myself to anyone in the chat either. So if you guys know, y'all know, and if you don't, then you don't. That's perfectly fine one way or another. So
we agree with Hard8 too, but it just sounded like for me what it sounded like he was just saying like he wasn't no female gamers.
You came in here to argue, nigga.
What's up?
What up, J-Hard? What up?
So I am actually
Oh,
going
you
to
can't hear
hop
me?
out, but I will come back through if there's another topic. But yeah, I just wanted to
All
give my two speeds.
All
Two
right,
cents
thanks for
on it,
coming
all right?
through.
All right, bro.
Coming through and
Bye,
confirming what I was saying.
Bye,
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, you can't use me as a sample size, man. I'm just one person, so.
But yeah.
Later, bro.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, we fuck with you,
Alright,
Luka.
bye.
Good
Look
shit.
here, Kapachi. One
y'all
thing
later.
you need to understand, Kapachi. Hard8 is scared of you. So if you ask the most basic question, he gonna get defensive.
Yeah, nigga, all I ask
Y'all
is
go.
if you
Y'all
had a
let
daughter,
Cole put a
whoa,
battery in
whoa.
y'all motherfucking back.
Like,
Y'all
damn.
go ahead and do that.
Mhm.
Y'all go ahead and do that.
Kapachi's just like, man, it's today Sunday. Hard8
Yeah.
get nervous and shit. Well, what day you think it is, nigga? Oh, we done this Sunday. Like, god damn. Kapachi can't ask this man
No,
nothing.
just
when
like
he
Jay
gets
Harvey
nervous.
said, this nigga be looking for fucking shit to argue about that's dumb. Don't you
not
want your
true.
daughter to play
That's
video
cap.
games?
No,
What the
but-
fuck
but-
did I say? I didn't want the girl to play video
That's
games.
cap.
That's
That's
not what
cap,
I'm
nigga.
saying. Listen, Linda. Listen, what I'm saying is, if a parent has to buy the console for the child, if I have a daughter, would you be okay with your daughter? That's what I'm saying. Like some people might not be okay with that.
I got a
would be
daughter.
perfectly fine with my daughter playing video
Yeah, I got a daughter, and she got a Nintendo
But I'm
Switch.
saying you are, nigga. Other parents.
Yeah, my parents let my sister play video games. They would buy her like the DS's, the Wii. So
All that shit. That's what I'm saying. This girl gamers everywhere. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Hold on, but that's just because
Here's the
one or
spirit.
two don't mean like. Look,
Nick,
my feet.
stop, Jay.
Let me tell you something real quick.
Don't know
So
what the fuck he
I-
doing. Go ahead, Jay.
I met my wife at Best Buy, and one of the first things we was talking about was like, you play games? She was like, yeah, I play games. She was like, I'm pretty big into games and shit like that. So I was like, bet, so I got somebody, got common interest in, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, I was like, what type of game she play? Because I wanted to see it with no bullshit, Kingdom Hearts, she play all that shit, the first Last of Us and all that. I was like, bet. So, but when we got together and everything, she, kind of calmed down, whatever. But I was like, I'm gonna try her gaming skills out. So I was like, so we picked up what's that game when the two brothers they in prison?
A Way Out.
Yeah, Way Out. Yeah. So we picked that joint up. She couldn't even use the left analog stick right. I was about to style. I was about to hit her upside her fucking head. I couldn't even finish the game because she trashed at the game. I was like, so, what I'm saying? She was like, well, I didn't. I said, I thought you said you played all the Kingdom Hearts. She's like, yeah, I played them, but I never beat them. So I, what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, they be bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They be bullshit.
Just talking and shit. Hey, shout out to the stand-up guy, number one. He said, man, I remember going to that arcade, killing people in Street Fighter 2 back in the early 90s. I would put a quarter in and be on there for hours.
Cap. Nigga, you lost the first round. Nigga, stop.
Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said, Alien Isolation is definitely crazy scary.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
No, it's not.
Shout out to Big Maserati. He said FGC stands for Fighting Game Community Frauds.
Wow. I sent some tension up in this one. What's up with that?
This nigga, damn. Code ain't nothing. Code ain't just a capping ass nigga. He a simp too. But anyway, you just do it all, huh? You Renaissance man out this motherfucker. You just do it all.
All I know is all you doing is looking for people to confirm your.
I don't need nobody to confirm nothing. I already know.
No, like some of this is common sense, but y'all like just throw blowback in there just to be contrary and shit. Y'all like to be contrary and shit.
That's that very notion. Common sense.
That's
just what y'all doing.
What you
all
talking about?
Common sense means is somebody that has a common background as me. What's common sense to a group of 20 people might not be common to the rest of the world.
But okay, name me 5 girls that you play games. Give me first name basis in your real life.
Real life shit, that's easy. Ann, Shantae, Dion, Terry.
No, I'm not talking about at the nail salon and shit. I'm talking about real. What games they play? What's their gamer tag? What's their gamer tag?
My daughter got on our gamer tag, but
here we go. But you know them by first name basis and they play games.
Nigga, I said I would super chat you. I mean, I would DM you privately. I'm not gonna tell these niggas the members of my family.
You said your daughter game. What's your game on primarily?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. My daughter has a PS5. She has my game.
What's her gamer scores and her trophy count?
Nigga, I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably as bad as yours. Shout out to Iron Mike. He said it's not just women. Gaming was taboo, period, in all my black community growing up in Atlanta in the 90s.
Man, that's what I'm trying to tell this nigga. He act like the demographic stayed stagnant from when he entered the timeline.
Yeah, nobody don't know what you're talking about, Cole. Shout out to Supreme Echelon. He said, biggest midnight release I ever seen was Halo 2 or 3. And can't no one deny that was an event.
That was an event. And so was the release of ID Hard8times. Shit, nigga was lined around the corner for blocks.
No women.
Shout out to shout out to George Ingram. I was at a handful of 2K midnight releases. Thank the Lord for my musty mofos. Got on my nerves.
Exactly who up there.
Shout out to Nightfall. He said people used to look at me weird for being in the RPGs.
Facts. I definitely got that. Them niggas where I grew up at, they wasn't trying to hear that. Only EA, Electronic Arts, EA Sports is what kind of popularized gaming in my little neck of the woods because niggas wasn't trying to hear none of that.
Shout out to I Want My Vision Back. He said most women see playing video games as bum behavior, and this is with gaming being more mainstream than ever. Keep it a stack.
Man, so where you gonna get this from? Most women. How do you speak for most women? Like, how do you know this? Where are you getting
this nigga right here? You hear this shit, Jay? This nigga right here, man.
No, I
know what's going on.
Like, go on Twitter. Nigga, go on Twitter. All you gotta do is look it up. A lot of these females don't give. They think this shit corny.
Oh my god. So how do you know? This nigga just said you can't even tell a male account from a female account on PS.
You can. Okay, that's the video game, the females. I'm talking about some of the Twitter joints that, the regular females.
just like that woman last week was like, "How can men play video games?" And there was a bunch of girls in there roasting her for that.
No, they were saying they were like it's fine for a man. They didn't say they play video games.
Yeah,
a lot of them
was
was
mostly niggas fired their ass up. It was mostly niggas firing their ass up. But
nigga, you married. I don't know why you capping right now. You ain't gonna get no pussy on the side.
That's just in that nigga nature, dog. Anyway, we about to move on and shit.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. Who's that?
It's Tiger Bro.
Who is that?
What up, Tiger Bro? What you got?
Oh man, I'm just here to chill out and talk about Halo Infinite. If we're talking about that later.
Yeah, we're gonna get to all that. Shout out to Just Fitz. He said, "You all are getting it confused. It's not about whether girls play games. It's that it's nearly impossible to find one with our level of passion."
How do you know that? Quit staying.
Because he's looked.
Oh my God.
Because he's looked, obviously. What the fuck?
Man, this is ridiculous. Y'all get on my nerve with this bullshit.
I mean, I got something to say about that. I feel like there's not like a lot of chicks I find that play, but every now and then I do find one. Like I remember like my friend when she just got her PS4, I did game share with her, and I was like, "Yo, have you ever played Resident Evil?" Because I had that on my PS Plus. So I just like let her try it out, and a chick got she got the platinum in Resident Evil. I was like, "Oh damn, she got the whole platinum," and she got it like fast too. And then after that, she like bought Resident Evil 2, platinum that.
Did she look like Dennis Rodman?
Oh. No, she's actually dude. She's actually like really hot. Like she's like Norwegian redhead, like mad tall. Like she's actually. But I think the whole point is, I think it's like it's how
you said like, mad tall, so she wear like a 15 and dudes. No,
well she's not taller than me. She's not taller than me. She's not taller than us. She's tall for a girl.
Okay.
But anyways, I think it's like what Just Fitz was saying. It's like how common it is to find that, because I know like 5 of those. So I think that's like the thing. But like definitely like of the few I do find, like I do know some ones who like really go in. Like I know some who like really go in on Tekken, really go in on Uncharted. But yeah, I think the main thing is like how common is it to find it?
Not very common.
Again, common. You can't speak to common.
Oh my God!
The common for your little area, nigga. You do not speak for the rest of the world.
I didn't say I spoke for the rest of the world. I'm
not talking about you. I'm talking about.
Okay, my bad.
So everybody on this panel, I bet if we put together all the women we know combined on this panel, all of us combined probably know 2,000 women total. And from that, you trying to speak for millions of women from the 2,000 that you done. That's like saying women when women say all men.
If it's so many, why are they not easy to find? Most of us are in relationships.
Where?
Our significant other.
What do you mean? Where are you looking?
Most of us are in relationships, and our significant other is not no hardcore gamer like we are.
Where are you looking for these women at when you say they not easy?
I got 4 sisters, and they all see me grow up play video games, and none of them play games.
Same here.
Where are these women at? Where are you looking for them at? You said it's not easy to find. Where are you looking?
You just don't want to accept nothing.
What are you looking at, Cole?
Nigga, you don't want to accept nothing.
You make it seem like they are easily to find. They are not. Why are they not at midnight releases? Why are they not? So why are most of us not in relationships with hardcore gamers like we are?
Nigga,
they so easy to find. They so readily available.
Hardcore gamers are niche. Hardcore gamers.
All of these is dumb questions. It could be hardcore women gamers wonder why they can't find no hardcore dude that's passionate as them. All of this shit is stupid. You have no evidence for this. You are making this up based on your experience. So a
woman would find a hardcore gamer faster
for the rest
than
of the
world.
Hey, Code, do you think this is a hardcore gaming podcast?
Well, I think no, I do not. I think this is
You don't think this is a hardcore gaming podcast? The topic.
This is an entertainment podcast.
Okay, but I'm talking about the individuals that mostly call in here. They mostly are hardcore gamers.
Like that call in.
Nah, they mostly casuals. Most niggas don't be playing games like that.
Nigga, you speaking about your circle? You know what I'm saying?
Don't even got a PlayStation 5. Shut up.
Dude, listen, I think hardcore.
I'm speaking about my circle. Nigga,
listen,
Kapachi, go ahead and speak your truth, Kapachi. You ain't gotta worry about this.
Nigga speaking his lies.
Catch up on these super chat. Shout out the same old 23. Biggest midnight release I've been to was GTA 5. I know that was huge.
Facts.
GTA 4 was huge too. Shout out to Andre Garcia. He said, shout out to Jay and 8 holding down this argument. We got to, man. This simple ass niggas in here, man.
Man,
You know
y'all ain't holding shit down, bro.
We holding it down. That's a fact.
Y'all not holding shit down.
Damn, this shit done went up again. God damn it. We holding it down. Y'all niggas talking nonsense.
See, that's why you need Ravish. Ravish was good at keeping up with them super chats, boy.
These niggas
was bad at
nonsense.
He could hold out with this super.
All right, let me go back up, man. I missed. Shout out to McLovin, your moms. He said, didn't Sniper Wolf get exposed for acting like she was playing games when it was her boyfriend that was actually playing? Yeah, that did happen. That did happen.
Now she makes TikTok videos.
Wasn't the niggas that was reviewing games they never beat before?
Hey man, that's a different subject.
They never even played. No, it's the same shit. Y'all like niggas do the same. All right, whatever. You got
I agree with you.
This nigga horny. Like, ain't none of these bitches giving you no pussy, dog. Like, we already know that. We expose the niggas all the time. So it's not like you act like we ducking Nick, like we don't say nothing about the niggas.
No, nigga, because all y'all trying to do is say when you find an example of a girl gamer, she a fraud, nigga. You can, like Kapachi saying, you can find examples of niggas that exactly. So it ain't got
we definitely call them out.
You know,
we don't call out the niggas.
So, but the point is, it ain't got nothing to do with the gender. You say every girl gamer we find, she's some fraud. Therefore, real girl gamers don't exist.
Most of them are frauds.
Where are you getting this from?
My girl don't even like playing games.
All right, let me just finish this because this is the type of shit. 3 hours because Cole is retarded and act like he don't understand where the fuck we coming from.
Yo,
I do understand it. It's just silly. It's ridiculous.
They just like
finish these super chats.
You know, y'all got this one. We catch y'all next week.
What you about to go play your PS5?
No, I'm saying like y'all got
shit. That's fucked up.
Okay, I got you. I got you. All right, shout out to Matt McGrath. Can't lie, there's a lot of chicks that play Call of Duty. Hey, that's great. Shout out to Tiger Bro. Just sent the DM code. I thought
all right,
you
got
here.
I got
no, you said it. My bad. Yeah.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. This nigga Cole had to be the one to use his wife as a stat validation. Shaking my head. Minus your wife, Cole. Most hardwired gamer girls pop like a balloon.
How? When you say most,
what does that mean?
Most, like tell me your data. How many have you tried? What's the percentage? Like, tell me these numbers. How many girl gamers have you checked and how many failed?
Can I finish? Can I finish?
Hey, I think you need to go up because I think you missed masturbator. This nigga.
All right.
He's right after Tyson, bro.
Right,
you might ain't got to it yet. Go ahead, do your thing. Hey,
I probably ain't got to it yet.
Yeah, do your thing.
I'm going down the line now, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Viewmaster. He said, back in the day, while us fellas were playing games at the arcades, the women were playing either laser tag or on ice hockey tables.
Oh, that man, old. All
right. Shout out to Iron Mike. He said, it's not just women. Gaming was taboo, period. I read that already, right?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right. I read that one. Jesus.
Tiger Bro for $199. He said, how do you come on? And I think we
I got that.
You guys got that one. Yeah. And then that's where Masturbator's right after him.
All right, hold on. I'm going down. My bad, people. Apologize. Shout out to Mac Ultra. He said, someone grandma must be giving code tapioca?
Tapioca. That's
tapioca pudding at the nurse home.
Man, stop.
Shout out to Forget It, Brian Cole. When you beat God of War, when you gonna beat God of War 2?
Oh shit!
How many thousand times do I gotta answer the same question? Yeah,
never.
Basically,
no.
Never. Shout out to Big Maserati. He said, "Girl gamers are all built like defensive linemen." Damn. Shout out to Torrance Ingram. We said, "Hey, you missed some super chats and either typing my chats wrong or you trying to read too fast. Slow down, my brother. You read like BG respectfully."
Oh shit! Damn.
All right.
This nigga add respectfully.
I think I did go and check and get the super chats I missed. If I missed you, please let me know. I think I got it
all hard.
All right. Shout out to Same Old 23. My bad. I meant to say there were no females there either. Okay. He's talking about the GTA 5 release.
The release, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Master. He said, girls who are real gamers are usually into obscure or niche games like Nier Automata, Valkyrie Aurora. She didn't even show her face. Her type is rare. Oh, that's the girl name, Valkyria Aurora. Okay, got you. I definitely respect the girl that don't show her face, because that means she really about that game and shit. Shout out to Gaming Forte. My store had 926 people lined up for Modern Warfare 2 midnight event. That was the craziest launch I ever seen.
Good.
Those were the golden years.
And how many of them was girls, Forte?
Yes, Forte. Out of that 926, how many can you estimate were girls? By themselves, not with some niggas.
Not right, well, not with their man.
Shout out to Forget It, Brian. Cole, most women rather be mothers or get attention.
Where are you getting this from? How can you speak for most women? Oh my God.
I mean, why you can't accept this shit, Cole?
Because it's ridiculous, nigga.
It's definitely
the same way the girls say all men are dogs. And it's like, there's a lot
most of us are.
Yeah, I won't deny
most of us are, though. Like
that nigga said facts.
You ain't trying to keep it real with yourself.
Whatever, Jay. Whatever, Jay. You got it, bro. Y'all got it.
I'm just saying, you over here lying to yourself.
Kapachi, don't listen to this lowly nigga, man.
Kapachi can't name who these gamer girls you watch on YouTube.
Damn,
Kapachi.
No, I don't watch gamer girls on YouTube. I know gamer girls in the real.
Do you?
And they have YouTube channels.
Do you don't watch them?
Her channel not really active. It's kind of dead, but she uploaded content. She was on YouTube. You know.
I bet it is. I bet it is. Dead as a motherfucker. I wonder why, Kapachi?
Oh, she was saying something about her graphics card or something. Or her capture card. I'm sorry. She said she wanted to get back into it. I was encouraging her, trying to,
Hard ain't gonna hear nothing like that.
But she don't play no games no more.
You wasting your time.
She got to switch. She got to switch.
Mostly every female got to switch.
Yeah.
Oh, so that don't count.
How this nigga gonna
No. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying.
For every girl got to switch.
No, I said mostly every female that I know got to switch.
All right, let me just finish real quick, please. Max B, shout out to you. He said Cole is using anecdotal evidence and wants 8 to provide actual statistics. Shaking my head.
False. Both of those are false. Y'all niggas can't hear. What I did was when 8 gives anecdotal evidence,
slow as hell. We hear every word you say.
When 8 give anecdotal evidence, I use anecdotal evidence to show that depending on the group you from, what's common to you will be different from everybody else. And that is the whole point. He doesn't have no statistics. All he is using is anecdotal evidence. I am not saying the opposite of what he's saying. What I'm trying to say is he can't prove anything that he's saying. He's just making it up based on what he thinks. But there is no actual data. And when you ask for some, he's not providing any.
You ain't either.
Nigga, I'm not speaking for most women. Nigga, I'm trying to get y'all to stop speaking for most women.
Shout out to Torrance Ingham. Luca came in here and pretty much said the same shit. And she a woman.
Oh my God.
But shout out to Torrance Ingham. He said, not all Cole, but most of these gamer girls look like niggas. I slap box with a high school. I slap box with in high school. Luca and Tech don't fall in that, but them others are shit. Slap box with him. Shout out to Harry Johnson. I'm a woman now, and we don't play games for fun.
Oh man!
Wow. Yeah, he said now.
Oh,
he transformed.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. Cole say, "Oh my God!" like he drink his alcoholic beverage of choice with his legs crossed and pinky out.
Oh shit!
Are you trying to say I'm an uppity nigga? That's what you trying to say?
No, that nigga said you was gay.
We're gonna slide on this one. You know what I mean? Gamer girls, it is what it is. Most of y'all niggas don't watch them, so that was the question. You know what I mean? So y'all can sit here and be fronting and shit like that. We know what we see with our own eyes. We know what we see. We know who we interact with and all of that shit. All these fake ass fucking polls and statistics. Fuck out of here. We know what we see. You know what I'm saying? I'm going off of that rather than cold drunk ass. That's what I'm going off of.
All right.
Drunk ass thing.
All right. All right. Moving on. Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West has been delayed to February 22nd or February 18th?
22nd.
Yep. 22nd, 22?
22nd, 2022. Yes, sir.
It has been delayed. People
2/22/22. That's the date.
People are, I guess, was a little upset. I mean, they did try to, soften the blow by finally releasing the fucking PS5 update or
The
60 frame
60 frame patches.
patch and all that shit. I don't really got too much to say about this because it ain't that bad. It's only February, you know what I'm saying, the beginning of the fucking year, so which is now packed. February is a very packed month now. Right. But I don't really have no big deal with this. I kind of felt like it wasn't coming out this year anyway. I don't really know why people was holding on to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's February.
Hopefully they'll fix Aloy's face.
Yeah,
make it run 60 frames.
Hopefully Aloy could look like Aloy and not A boy. But yeah,
she already looked like Blake Griffin. She don't
like Bubba looking ass bitch.
But hopefully we'll see. Do anybody got anything to say about this? Y'all feel any type of way about Horizon being delayed to February?
Well, I'm just happy they released the patch because I just started playing the game because I never played it before.
Okay.
I'm happy about that. Hopefully the patch.
How is the game?
Oh, it's all right. It was kind of slow in the beginning, but I'm like at the part where you're like, yeah, it's kind of slow. It's a slow start.
It's gonna get
slow again.
What was it?
It's gonna get very slow.
Let him have a good chance. Like let
I couldn't play it before at 30 frames. It was just so it felt so sluggish. I was like, I'm gonna wait. Hopefully they patch it, which they did. So, but yeah, it's kind of slow to be honest.
You have any thoughts on the combat yet? I don't know how far you are.
It's pretty cool. I like how the slow motion mechanic, kind of reminds me like Max Payne 3 slow motion, kind of like when you're shooting your bow and arrow. But
yeah, the focus.
Yeah, the focus. But yeah, it's kind of slow.
Don't compare that game to Max Payne ever again.
I'm just saying one thing.
Especially not Max Payne 3. Especially not the GOAT Max Payne 3. Don't do that. Don't compare nothing to Rockstar. All right.
I won't go that far, but
yeah, nothing. Fuck you talking about.
I'm just kidding.
Anybody else, Coach? You got anything to say about this? You want a cap or something like that?
No, I ain't got nothing on this. It's a non-issue.
I mean, the game has been quiet.
Yeah, let them work on it. Let them fix that motherfucker. Let them get that shit together.
Any game that get pushed back, in my opinion, is a good idea.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's only the beginning of the year. Like if they pushed it back to like the middle of the summer or something.
A year.
Or
something like
no
that.
Date at all.
When they still ain't showing shit, that's something.
Yeah, I can see people being pissed off, but it's only a couple months. I mean, it didn't have an official release date anyway. So they could have said it was coming out in December and they pushed it back a couple of months to February. It's not really a big deal. This is light. All right, so let's move on to that. Saints Row. Let's talk about Saints Row. The Saints Row reboot. The original, the official channel. Let me go check. The dislikes. I hit the dislike button too. Just want to let y'all know that. I definitely got to show these cocksuckers that shit is garbage.
Damn.
That shit look garbage. And everybody, I mean, you got people trying to defend that bullshit. But that shit looks straight trash.
It's like a mobile game.
Yeah,
that was a CG
like the
trailer,
mobile
right?
games that you see.
Yeah, there's no gameplay yet, right?
No, they got some game. No,
there was a little bit.
Oh, they got gameplay now?
Yeah,
a little bit.
That looks bad too.
Where the game?
I didn't see the gameplay.
Yeah, I gotta look at that.
It's on the.
Pay attention to what's going on, nigga. You watch
It's not in there.
I just saw the trailer. That's why.
I mean,
they got the trailer and then they got some gameplay.
Yeah,
I was never a big
terrible
proponent
blood
of Saints
effects and
Row.
all that shit.
Damn.
I couldn't even finish the trailer. That's how trash it was. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, it's on the Saints Row YouTube channel, but it's
yeah.
trash. It's pretty bad.
It was like a mobile game.
It
like Fortnite.
Damn.
Saints Row got
Right.
Yeah, Fortnite.
I need to
So the official announcement trailer, it has 20,000 likes and it has 38,000 dislikes.
Jeez.
People are upset. They wanted to go back to the gang shit like Saints Row 1 and 2. They don't
Who
want this.
channel you at? Where you finding that at?
I'm on the Saints Row official YouTube channel.
Yep.
Okay.
They don't want this this hipster garbage bullshit. It looks trash. These niggas look like they hang, like somebody said, these niggas look like they hang out at Starbucks or something, or the Pottery Barn. Or they go to the Pottery Barn or some shit like that. Like, it's trash. Then you got the strong black woman. I bet she's lesbian. I bet she's gay. I bet she is gay. She got a shaved haircut.
Yeah.
She, like, come on, man.
Don't talk about nobody's hair.
Oh man.
God damn.
I feel like the aesthetic of that game kind of reminds me of. It looks like a mix between Sunset Overdrive, Fortnite, and Watch Dogs 2 specifically.
Watch Dogs 2, yeah.
Yeah.
People are feeling like they rather the main characters be the actual gang that you see in the fucking trailer instead of them. Like you got this gay black dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know what he
doing. I definitely rubbed me the wrong way. Not because he's gay, but he looked like the way he like, I don't know, like
it was like
there was something about him. Yeah, I feel you.
It looks like he works at the Apple store. Like that's what it looks like.
I mean, listen, they go to the Pottery Barn. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a clubhouse.
Like I definitely feel the whole hipster criticism. I definitely get that. Like, John look crazy, kind of.
We're gonna be in the Martha Stewart section of fucking Sam's Club.
Yeah, and be sold at Kohl's. They sell like him at Kohl's.
People wanted it to go back to when people was thinking of reboot and shit like that. People thought that they were going to take it back to the roots of games. Saints Row 1, Saints Row 2. They didn't think they were going to go back to that silly shit and Saints Row 3 and 4 and all of that. And they look like they just like it looks bad. I don't understand how people can look at this trailer.
What? Yo, three was lit. Saints Row 1 and 2 aren't even good.
What? Well, I can't.
Saints Row 1 is repetitive. You have to do these dumbass missions to level up your respect, doing the same stealing a car over and over in order to do the next mission. Saints Row 3 was over the top. It had a good story. You could make a thick character. Like it was popping.
That was popping for you.
Pause. Listen,
female
about a woman,
character.
Right? Oh, say that.
Yes.
Listen, I would rather play Saints Row 1 and 2 over 3 and 4 any day of the fucking week. Any day of the week.
Which ones did you beat?
Saints Row 1.
Any day
I just beat Saints Row 2.
Hard8, which Saints Row did you beat?
I beat none of them.
None of them.
No, you know what? Saints Row 2.
Did you play any?
Saints Row 2 used to make me motion sick. I don't know what was going on with that game. But I used to play that game and used to get fucked up. Like my stomach used to be like I felt like I had to throw up. I could never finish that. That game, Infamous 2, and there's a few other games that cause a lot of motion sickness for me. I don't know why, but Saints Row 2 and then Saints Row 1. What happened with that? I really like Saints Row 1 because it was like a stand-in for GTA. Like while everybody was waiting for a next-gen GTA, you had Saints Row 1. Saints Row was like the closest you was getting for like a next-gen GTA. So I like that. I didn't beat it though because at that time I really didn't have a lot of time to play games.
I mean, if it's a good enough game, you're gonna beat it. But I think what got people with Saints Row was that it was a new generation. It was the graphics. It was an open world, but it was super repetitive. You wear whack clothes. Your character doesn't talk, and I was trying to play it. I have it on my Series X, but it's just so boring because you have to do these missions to get respect over and over. And Saints Row 3 has an actual story, and I tried 2 a little bit, but like a lot of times you can't find stuff. Like there's just so many slowdowns. You know what I mean?
2,
and it's just
most people say 2 is the best one.
Yeah, 2 was good. I was actually able to beat it.
I mean, I tried to play 3. I got 3. I got Saints Row the 3rd. I got that day 1. Like I got that day 1. Trash. Shit was straight garbage.
You weren't entertained by like the cutscenes. They have cinematic filming, motion capture,
I was
good performance.
I didn't want to.
The
I
music,
got that shit day 1. I went and got that day 1. It was garbage.
Like they're like over the top, super rich, like all the colors, like over the top scenarios.
Then they started going. Then they become the president, start killing aliens.
That was stupid. That was stupid. Say, listen, Saints Row 4 is trash. And you know what? I think Saints Row 4 kind of ruined Saints Row 3. It looks too similar, and a lot of people group them together. So I think you get some of that, whatever the opposite of a Halo effect is with Saints Row 4.
What's your favorite weapon on Saints Row 3?
I don't know, a lot of the assault rifles.
I already know where you go with this.
He thought it's a fucking glizzy. Hey, the weapons were cool. You got tanks
with that purple glizzy, don't you? Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, "Hey Cole, hey Cole, you clean my last super chat up well, laughing my ass off." And then we got A1 Knowledge. He said, I have to bounce and catch the playback later, but before I go, does anyone know the PS5 plug I could hit up?
Jay Harvey.
Jay Harvey.
Jay Harvey got you.
I need one for my daughter's birthday.
I see.
I
you
gotta
got Pachi first though, and then I gotta come to you.
Pachi, he ain't got no money. He said.
Well, you love your daughter, sir.
When the fuck did I say that, Hard8? Yo, it's my birthday month, so I'm gonna get that.
Shout out to Master. He says, sick of women looking like men in games nowadays. I'm sick of it too, dog. God damn, I'm tired of it. Why do these game developers think that we want to play as strong ass women? Like, where are they getting this shit from?
I mean, it's mostly because the LGBT shit, and they think that they want to try. I mean, it's all about sales.
Oh, nigga, everything is trying to appeal to these girl gamers that y'all say don't.
I don't think girls want to play as strong as women either.
Now,
like, I think girls want to be represented like girls.
Women a lot.
I think these companies are just misreading the industry.
I think girls want to be represented
They're not reading
as
the
girls,
room.
dog. They don't want strong ass Hercules ass fucking women to represent them when they can't even relate to that.
I guess you.
Yeah, like these women are supposed to be sort of the poster image of what they want to be. So
men,
same with the men.
All right, man. We're not going back to that. We're not going back to that.
No, I'm talking about the sexualized women, not the manly one.
What's the next topic, man?
Shout out to S Blank son. He said the set pieces in Saints Row the Third are much better than in 1 and 2.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, you would expect that stuff to progress and get better with each game in the series.
Yeah, and it's silly.
Shout out to Nike. He said, I feel like Saints Row is too woke now. Like, what the fuck? And the original cast is gone. No, at this point, it's not even Saints Row. It's Agents of Saints.
Saints Row woke?
It's woke, bro.
No, he's talking about the way. Like, look at the characters. They made sure they was diverse. They made sure that was diverse. This nigga running around with a dubstep helmet on, like this goofy.
Yeah, that was.
Out here,
it's like every game nowadays tries to be like Fortnite with like the same graphic design. It gets annoying after a while.
Yeah, they all like
button, people. We cracked 600 today. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Crack 600 live viewers. We going up.
Well, how this toxic nigga getting 600 live viewers? Something ain't right, man. Something ain't
It's all about. I mean, it's all about sales. So these companies are looking for ways to minimize bad publicity to get some.
Are you getting it? You getting Saints Row Reboot?
I don't know. Is it coming?
Getting it?
Is it coming to Game Pass?
I don't know. I'll have to look at more gameplay. I don't know. I'll have to look at the reviews. If it's as good as Saints Row 3, yes. If it's more like 4, no. I don't know.
Anybody getting it?
I'm not.
I'm not. Unless you pay me. Fuck.
I just wish it went back to the Saints Row 1 and 2 roots because those are my favorite ones. I mean, 3 was all right, but to me, like that's when it started to go downhill.
Yeah, true that. All right, so we could just move on from Saints Row. I mean, I guess we'll keep our eyes out for new gameplay and shit like that and see where it goes. Shout out to the chat.
Didn't they just remake a Saints Row or remastered one of them?
They remastered Saints Row Third.
Yeah, and it's buggy. I bought it. I got a refund. I just bought the original 360 version on the Series X to play again. And it's so the remaster, they messed it up. Like the developers go to all this work to make the game and they can't even remaster it right. Like all this time waiting to get a classic game brought up to modern standards and then it's messed up. So
yeah. So what would y'all think about a complete remake of 1 and 2 the way they did with Demon Souls?
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And like you can just fix a lot of the problems.
You guys like the idea of a Saints Row, but the actual game is like it's. I don't know.
What we really need is GTA 6. That's what we really need.
We really need. We definitely need.
I mean, the original Saints Row was really good. I mean, like because I beat it on 360 and I beat 2. I love both of them. I mean, 2 was where they I think perfected it. It should have stayed like in that lane.
Yeah,
I think they just came out at the right time, really.
Yeah, I heard the
took
reason
advantage.
they went off that route because they said
they kept getting compared to GTA, right?
Yeah, they were being compared to GTA, so they went down a different route.
Yeah, they wanted their game to be furthest from GTA as it could be. That's why they started doing all that dumb ass shit.
And they accomplished it.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said they getting that info from Cole. He want these macho men ass women in gaming. Damn, say it ain't so. All right, so yeah, we can slide off of Saints Row. Let's talk about Halo, man. Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite is looking bad out here, man. It's looking bad. It even got fucking Kid Smooth second guessing.
It do.
No way.
No
way.
shit bad then.
So.
Hey man, this Kid Smooth arc that seemed like it's starting up, man. This shit might go somewhere. But
PS4 saga.
I don't know why people are really surprised by this, right? Because the problem is on the multiplayer, you have to complete challenges to progress. There won't be you won't be able to progress from killing people no more, right? Or shit like that, right? Now you gotta complete certain challenges and all that.
Yep.
And they want to make it hard so you can spend money. I don't think people remember this is free to play.
Yeah.
Right.
It's free to play. So you already know they're gonna introduce a whole bunch of bullshit ass free to play bullshit ass things that come with a game when it's free to play.
Yep.
So they're gonna make it very difficult for you to progress. And they're gonna have some fucking tiers for you to pay for the fucking progress when you get fucking frustrated and impatient. It's a free to play game. They're gonna have to make their money some way. So y'all can better believe there's gonna be a lot of fuck shit in this Halo multiplayer.
Well, I got a question, 8. So only the multiplayer is free. The campaign is free on Game Pass?
The campaign you gotta pay.
On Game Pass?
Or Game Pass.
Okay.
Or Game Pass, yeah.
So they will have them in the store, like Halo Infinite in the store. Like
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of
purchase.
It'd be like Call of Duty when they, Warzone is free.
Yeah.
Wait, so you have to pay for the campaign, or?
But Call of Duty still has its own standalone multiplayer. But okay.
That's what I'm
saying. You have to pay for. The multiplayer is free to play.
Like it'll be at the top of the menu.
Game Pass, do you still have to pay with Game Pass?
No. I mean, it'll be on Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
It's their bread and butter, Game Pass.
It'll be on Game Pass. So, but you won't be able to progress as easy as you once did, or being a beast or nothing like that. They're gonna have you doing certain fucking challenges and shit to be able to level up and all of that, which means they're gonna make you pay, dog.
So here's the thing. So Leviathan was on. We did a Spaces on this, and according to him, and which you can easily look it up, the reason they did that is because of Master Chief Collection. Ever since season 2 in Master Chief Collection, the community feedback has been they prefer the challenge system over the XP system. And ever since season 2 in Master Chief Collection, they've been rolling with the challenges. And so they assumed that represented most of the people on just the Halo community. And they were surprised to see as many people complaining about this.
So when these challenges, what exactly do these challenges be?
So it's like you got to get like a
5 headshots,
or
so you got to play. So you're gonna have to play ways that you really don't want to play.
It's very similar to getting a trophy. Like I wouldn't have done that on my own through natural gameplay, but since it's a challenge, I got to get 3 kills in 2 minutes or whatever.
I got to use a gun I don't want to use and
all of that type.
Right, that shit's stupid, dog. That's fucking dumb.
I feel like a lot of games.
Somebody said in the chat that they're not going to have microtransactions. I doubt it.
I have not seen anywhere where they have said.
He said that's confirmed, actually.
Source.
Here at show me where
what free to play game you know that don't have microtransactions?
Whoever said that in the chat need to pull up because I don't know about that.
And post the link. They ain't even got to pull up.
Manual guy.
I doubt they're not going to have microtransactions. They're going to have to make their money some way.
They're going to say it's cosmetic, or whatever.
Well, if they get their money from the single player sales.
Wait, because they're already selling the battle pass,
because
right?
people playing Game Pass. Niggas is not buying this
most
shit.
niggas Game Pass with that
right,
shit.
but they ain't the battle pass. The battle pass is not going to be in Game Pass.
Oh, you got to pay that for that battle pass.
Yeah.
I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that you do.
But how many people are going to get the first battle pass of season 1? So I mean, we'll see.
I mean, if people enjoying the game, people going to buy the battle pass. You better believe that.
Well, it is free to play, like you said.
People gonna buy the battle pass with no problem whatsoever.
So who in here is actually gonna play the Halo Infinite?
I mean, it's a free to play multiplayer. So I don't know why nobody wouldn't try it out unless you just completely hate Halo.
Right, like everybody, I'm assuming is gonna try it.
Yeah, it's free to play, so fuck it. Might as well check it out. But the story, I ain't paying for that. I'm good.
Well, you got Game Pass, eh?
No, it ran out, but I might renew it when I have to. Yeah,
right,
it ran out.
Whenever they add the co-op.
That's
yeah, I know. I'm quite sure a lot of people's probably gonna skip that too, because a lot of people usually play Halo with the co-op.
Man, that's the part that seemed like I didn't realize how many people was upset about that co-op. And man, I've heard some.
Many people don't play that shit by themselves.
Yeah,
I never played
I've
Halo by
heard
myself.
so many stories of how people like this one dude. He said that him and his guys, like it was a thing. They meet up. They had blocked off time, and they would get through the Halo campaign. And they've done it for every Halo, and was really looking forward to this. And now that shit just taken away.
You ruined my life.
Shout out to Iron Mike. All the challenges during the Halo beta were complete X matches and get X kills. I didn't see any weapon-specific ones. Wow, that's just the tech. That wasn't even a beta. That was like a tech, John. You know what I mean? You could believe they're going to be adding all types of different type of challenges. That's going to make you play in ways you don't really want to play.
All you have to do is look at the challenges in the Master Chief Collection, and they're going to be similar to those.
I don't think the co-op complaining shit is all cap. I don't know nobody that beats Halo campaign by themselves. I don't know nobody that played. Even when I beat Halo 3, it was 4 of us playing that motherfucker. Like I wasn't by myself. So I don't think the co-op outcry is cap. I don't believe that at all. I think that's a real deal. You know.
Yeah, that's like saying
that's a real gripe. And there's no Forge. That's a real gripe.
Yeah, that's a real gripe. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Game's not ready.
Psycho said that. Psycho ain't got no friends. It's just him and his Tesla. Tesla can't play with him, so he's like, no, I ain't this cat.
He gonna be in his Tesla playing that shit. Oh man.
It's just him and the Tesla, man. So he's like, that's cat. No, nobody plays Halo campaign by themselves, man.
That's like saying 2K releasing, but you can't play with nobody. You just got to run single player.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I usually do that in 2K anyway.
This nigga just said he never knew you could play the campaign in co-op. This motherfucker.
No, stop it.
It was an Xbox. What happened? I know you just got that PlayStation too. You was playing that Miles Morales. You got
amnesia.
What it was about. But yo, that's funny. That's funny. Let me see what else we got here.
Guap said you need co-op since Halo campaign's only 4 hours long DLC.
Damn. Shout out to Toxic Hollow. In the multiplayer reveal deep dive, they said that microtransactions are only for cosmetics and you can't buy them. Also, the battle passes don't expire.
So they do have microtransactions.
Yeah, that's some microtransactions. What the hell?
We'll see. I bet they don't stick to their guns on this shit. We'll see. Once they see them Halo sales is low.
I mean, no, they saying they got them for cosmetics, so that you just couldn't buy them during the tech preview. I think that's what he was saying.
He's saying that they said that microtransactions are only for cosmetics.
Okay, well, when they say that, you know that it's going to be stats to those cosmetics. It'll be like, you know, the gear boost. You know, you'll get extra boost if you got certain pieces of cosmetics, you know?
I can see that happening.
Well, hold on, that don't make sense to have a microtransaction that you can't buy because that's
I know that only. I'm trying to understand.
Then that's not a microtransaction. Yeah,
he must have worded that shit wrong or something.
I assumed that he meant they had them during the tech preview. You just couldn't buy them during the tech preview.
Oh,
that's maybe. But maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Maybe. All right. Call of Duty Vanguard. They got an alpha out right now, an exclusive to PlayStation. It's called, what is it? Top of the Hill? Something.
Champion
Alpha.
Hill.
Champion Hill. Yeah, they got duos and threes. You can
it actually ended this morning.
Oh, it ended already?
Yeah, it was Friday. It was Friday to Saturday or Friday to Sunday morning.
Isn't there something dropping next weekend or something like that?
Is it? Maybe for everybody, probably.
I think so.
But yeah,
I've seen like 6 or 7 people on social media that played it, and every single one of them hated it. Yeah,
it's the game mode. The game mode is trash. You know what I mean? It's a game mode that encourages camping and all that. You know, I'm out on that.
That's exactly what they complained was. It's for casuals.
It's like
I played about 2 games. Yeah.
I played one game and deleted it. I'm good on that.
They should just stop making Call of Duty for a while. Like,
what? I don't know. They make too much money.
They're running out of ideas, though.
Told you they got to go back to the future.
I think
they need to do a 90s like Desert
I mean,
Storm
how many
kind of
times
game.
have they made World War II? Like,
Yeah, I mean they done did that a lot. I mean they
We
should
need
have
a futuristic. We need some futuristic shit. We got to move forward.
I don't want no
People
more
complained
World War
about that
II.
when they kept doing
jetpacks.
futuristic.
Yeah,
I
they
know.
Yeah, they
but,
did.
hey,
I
at this
know.
point, hey,
90s Desert Storm.
People complained about that when they did futuristic too much. So
I think when you get as big as Call of Duty, no matter what you do, just some
It's
people
gonna
not
sell. It's gonna sell.
I don't know why they did this game mode. Like, why didn't they do a regular team deathmatch or
What is the
free-for-all?
mode like? Hey, what does it even mean? I know it's like
2v2. It's 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3.
And it's like it's a tournament.
Yeah,
So
it's like a
basically,
tournament, right?
yeah, you have so many lives, and then depending on like the round ends, and like it'll say, okay, this team has 8 lives left, this has 6, and then you keep going until like teams
No
are
more
eliminated.
lives. Yeah, so,
it's-
as you lose lives, you get eliminated. Last man at the top of the hill wins. Last team at the top of the hill wins.
It didn't surprise me that they would do this kind of weird game mode for the first one. Maybe they're just trying to
Why,
test it out.
Jeremy? Why did you see this coming, Jeremy?
I mean, it's because you usually don't get anything really that good early on, and they probably want to test it out to see if they can handle before they get huge servers and everything.
That made no sense.
They probably do like a real. They probably might do like a real beta with team deathmatch, maybe.
I think they might have another beta coming. They probably. I mean, this was the alpha, so they may have a beta coming.
They did this with Modern Warfare.
Yeah, give it time.
They did.
Give it time, definitely. But no, it's a garbage mode.
So you ain't against the whole game, the gunplay, all that stuff is still nice. You just don't like the mode that they let
Well,
you.
the mode was garbage. We'll see about the rest of the game. It's probably gonna be garbage too. But I'm gonna be on Battlefield, so you know what I'm saying. Battlefield comes out 2 weeks early. Ain't nobody gonna be on no Call of Duty. Not me anyway. Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. I play Halo campaigns by myself, fam. God damn, get this nigga some. Hey, friend request this nigga, man, so you can have somebody to play with. Heroic, then legendary. Shout out those elites on Reach. Niggas accuracy on 100.
So you did legendary by yourself through the whole campaign. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's some beast ass shit right there.
Sure is.
For real, that's some beast ass shit right there. All right, Gamescom. Xbox had it all to themselves, and they still lost.
What you say, snooze fest? what we talking about?
They talked all this shit about PlayStation not being there. Xbox show up, they got it all to themselves, and they still dropped the motherfucking ball.
Trash.
What the hell is Gears at?
Halo comes out December 8th. The end of the year. I ain't never seen no big release like this get dropped in December.
They didn't even announce that at their show. They announced it the next night on Key's show.
Yeah, King. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen a big AAA release get dropped in December. Am I tripping? Halo December.
Besides Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk dropped in December?
Yeah, December 12th, I think.
Yeah, that's the dumping month. That's where you dump garbage at. See? Hey, listen. I mean, I know they wanted to stand clear of Halo. I mean, of Call of Duty and Battlefield. You know what I mean? They wanted to stand clear of that. But December?
They could have dropped it on Thanksgiving. That's a couple of weeks
It
after.
ain't even gonna be around for Black Friday. Wow.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Well, here's the thing, right? They expected most people to get it on Game Pass, so it's not like nobody gonna buy it and wrap it up and put it on the.
That's true. That's true too. That's true. I guess.
Did they give a release date for Forza?
No.
Yeah, Forza is
Forza got a release date. Yeah,
8th or something. I don't remember, but Forza got a date in November. They've been had a date.
November 22nd. Okay.
On top of that, we got to see they got a new Halo themed console coming out. For the Xbox Series
nice to me.
X. It looked cool just because you was used to looking at an all black, bland, boring one. That's why. So they could have put anything on there. It could have been a bunch of penises on that motherfucker pause.
Oh shit!
The niggas would have been like, "That looks nice." Like, no, it's all right. You know what I mean? The controller is all right. They got a new Elite controller coming out, $200 for y'all niggas.
Ain't that how much they cost anyway?
Huh?
No, it was like 160, I think.
Oh,
okay. No, it's like 170, 180. It's like 180. They want $200 for a controller. $200 fucking dollars, and y'all niggas running around here crying about $10 upgrades. Like, shut the fuck up forever. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all was fucking pre-ordering that shit, and you're still garbage. Like, seriously though, y'all dudes to pay $200 for a controller. How do you feel when you pay that much for a controller and you're still garbage? Like, you gotta be pissed off. I'll be mad as shit if I spent that type of money on a controller and I can't even win a match. I would be pissed. Like, you can't tell me you ain't upset to spend that type of money and you at the bottom of the leaderboard. You cannot tell me you not upset. You gotta be. You gotta. Come on, man. $200.
Yeah, at least they styling while they losing though. That's the thing. You look good.
To who?
To who?
To themselves.
I mean, ain't nobody there with you.
To themselves, right? To themselves.
I'm about to post a picture on Twitter.
Y'all complaining about $70 games. Y'all complaining about $10 upgrades, but y'all running out here and pre-ordering a $200 controller. Wow.
That's that new scuff controller.
What about it? What about it, Jeremy?
I wasn't here a minute ago. Which $200 controller? Because I know.
Oh no, we're talking about the new Halo Elite controller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and also they got a Forza controller coming out that looked like Polka Dot Man threw up all over that motherfucker.
You ain't like that one? That one look nice, but
I like it. I like it because it's different.
Yeah,
I mean, $75 hurt me though. I'm like, nah. Well, I'll see. I might trade some controllers in. I got extra controllers, but I don't know. I do like it just because it's different. I do like different shit.
Right.
But $200 y'all paying for a controller, but y'all bitching about $70 games, $10 upgrades. Y'all got to stop this. See, people pick and choose.
Yeah, they pick and choose.
People pick and choose. You know what I mean? Y'all be out here. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it. You can get in.
I mean, well, it's just like people whatever you think is valuable, people will spend money on what's valuable to them. The problem is,
so stop complaining.
Exactly. The problem is when they want their value system to be left alone, but they want to criticize someone else's value system for making things that don't make sense to them. And that is the problem. Like, everybody wants the world to behave and think just like them. So if I don't think that's worth it, you shouldn't either. And let's band together to get it to stop. But then we got $60 DLC for Halo Infinite, and ain't nobody complaining.
I did think that Gamescom overall was trash. Too many CGI trailers and all that. I need to see fucking gameplay. Don't play with me. I need to see gameplay. Fuck all this shiny, flashy lights, beep ass fucking trailers. I need to see some gameplay. I seen that X-Men shit. No gameplay. They got gameplay for that? I didn't see it. Yeah, I understand. And they talking about the RPG, so I'm thinking that's gonna be some top-down Diablo shit. I don't know. I feel like it might be something along the lines of that. Like that trailer ain't gonna match up.
I think it's supposed to be like XCOM.
Yeah, more like a strategy
XCOM.
game.
Yeah,
more like XCOM, like a management game.
I'm good. I ain't doing no fucking XCOM shit.
Did they show any gameplay for that Guardians of the Galaxy?
Nah.
Well, yeah, we haven't seen gameplay for that.
Oh yeah, they did.
I haven't seen it. Shit, I'm behind.
Yeah, they got gameplay for that out. Shout out to Matt McGrath. He said the campaign gameplay for Vanguard looked good, showing the Battle of Stalingrad. But I did not like the alpha yesterday. Battlefield 2042 is going to be where it's at for multiplayer, not Call of Duty this year. All right, we'll see. Y'all know how y'all niggas love Call of Duty. Shout out to Andre Garcia. Dying Light 2 is dropping in December. Chill. Yeah, that joint looking rough.
It was one game that looked kind of next gen. It was called DokeV. 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 That shit look like the graphics look fucking pretty good.
DOKVE?
Is it like
DOKEV. It's like a Japanese jump.
I got you.
Like if you look at it, and they got gameplay in it. It looked good, but it's very childish. So
why would you bring it the fuck up?
Because I'm gonna play it. Because I like Ni no Kuni. I played that bitch. I'm gonna play this jump too. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? It look next gen. It do. Check it out.
You're a little kid stacking up rocks with a book bag on. Hey man, if
it got some combat in it. It kind of remind me a little bit of Kingdom Hearts and everything.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think I've seen it.
What's wrong?
This nigga got a colorful umbrella. Get this shit.
What's wrong?
Out of here.
That's it. But look at tell me the graphics don't look alright though.
Man, knock it the fuck off.
Yeah, they look pretty good. Yeah, they did look
damn good.
Knock it off.
I'm not gonna play it, but
man, you're gonna have to show Hard8 a weapon or something. Then
they got a couple of
they got
weapons
bats.
in there. They got bats. They got hammers.
Niggas
just ain't getting their head blown the fuck off. But I mean,
about the schoolhouse.
What's wrong? This ain't look alright. You know what I'm saying?
Gamescom overall was trash. It was boring, trash. It's too much. Not enough gameplay for me. Not enough gameplay for me. What did you think about it, Cole?
Boring. Not worth the time it took for them to put that all together. I agree with you 100%.
What you think about the Xbox conference?
Trash.
You know how you feel about Xbox.
Trash. No, I ain't got nothing against Xbox other than they ain't got no games.
Twitter says otherwise, sir.
Yeah, I'm like, where Gears at? They ain't saying nothing about that.
Nah, Gears is still some ways away.
Trash.
I can't wait.
Well, they already said the Gears team is working on something else anyway.
They're not. I thought they was working on Gears 6.
They
Gears Battle Royale Gears.
They doing something else, and then they're gonna go back to Gears 6 after they finish this next thing they work on.
Battle Royale Gears.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just bullshit.
Say, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Now I'm waiting for that 6 though. I'm waiting for. I know they're gonna be using Unreal Engine 5. So
right, the project that they doing now is for them to get their feet wet with Unreal Engine 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, Harvey, this do look nice, boy. What's this dope V?
That's all I'm saying. It look alright.
It look nice to me. I don't know what this nigga talking about.
Yeah, you gonna play it before God of War. Shut up.
Absolutely will.
Shut up. You gonna play that shit before God of War?
Y'all see that trash ass boxing game?
That boxing game trash as fuck.
We need Fight Night back.
So now y'all want
boxing game?
So y'all want to play. So y'all want to play as little preschoolers.
Look, I don't play
run
Nino
around the
Kuni.
game.
I don't give a fuck what the age of the kid is.
Kindergarten. This nigga riding a pedal bike. Man, stop this.
I'm down with it. It's a game.
To save the world, it don't matter how old you are.
I don't give a goddamn.
Oh my
God. Well, hold on, but I want to hear damage control for Halo before we get back to the game.
Psycho damage control for Halo?
Yeah, I thought you said Psycho said the outrage was fake for the co-op.
Y'all bunch of capping ass motherfuckers talking about people play the campaign by themselves. Who in here like so when Halo comes out, are you gonna play co-op?
Okay.
Obviously not if they don't got it, nigga.
when they do that. How many Halos have you played co-op? And that goes for everybody in here.
All of them.
Every year I get with my friends and play co-op with my friends.
Let me clarify.
The single player can't. We play the campaign.
Nigga, 2. What you want me to say? 2. I played 2 of them.
The ones I beat, I played co-op.
Y'all motherfuckers tripping, man.
Okay.
So go ahead.
This is what
My
I'm
nigga,
saying.
you go ahead.
Before you go, before you go, what we saying is like that. People play Halo by themselves, of course, but they play it with other people. Xbox gamers don't got shit to play, so of course you're gonna play that shit 10 times by yourself and play it a bunch of times by yourself. But you play that shit with people. It is a co-op experience, is what we're saying. You know?
Definitely a
I'm not saying that's not a good feature on there. I'm just talking about like in general. Like
no, nigga, it's foundational to the series. It's not just no good feature. Like it's nice to have, nigga. It is part of the experience.
Halo is a single player game with a
it's not.
Let me finish. It's a single player game with a good feature as far as multiplayer, and I guess co-op for you motherfuckers that do that.
You didn't even know it had co-op for the campaign.
I didn't. I know about the multiplayer though.
So even
though I don't touch the multiplayer, I still know that it has it, and I know it's in a very integral part of Halo.
And so is the co-op.
So you just not a social person.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. You got no friends.
I told you it's him in the charging station for his Tesla.
I guess. I mean, I play Call of Duty online. I played Battlefield
by yourself.
I played Halo online, but fucking the campaign, what? Like no. Like the only games I played that co-op with somebody, with my girl or something like that, was fucking Resident Evil.
Psycho,
gamer.
Hold on, this is Resident Evil, Kane and Lynch.
Hold on, Psycho. Like this ain't even no cap. This ain't even for jokes or to be.
We're
funny.
not just talking about
a lot of people do not like competitive multiplayer games.
Okay.
Halo has always been significant because it offered a co-op experience where you can still play with people without having to go against each other. That has been a big part of Halo since the first one. To me, you disagree? Why is it in every one then, nigga?
I think the multiplayer. I think the multiplayer is what set Halo off like that. Like the single player and the multiplayer.
Nigga, co-op is multiplayer. What don't you understand? Co-op is
competitive multiplayer. That's what I'm talking about.
PvP. You talking about player versus player?
Yes.
No, the co-op has always been a big deal, dog.
Yes.
Yeah, like in Halo 3, they even had different characters.
Okay, let me ask you
this. Wait a minute. Let me ask you this, Cycle. Let me make sure I'm understanding you.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is the only people complaining about this is PlayStation dudes that just want to have something to complain about.
I ain't even gonna go there.
That's what you think. Ain't no real Xbox Halo dudes ain't upset about
to answer your question, I think it's being amplified by some of those folks, But
do you know why no Xbox person is mad about that?
There's plenty of Xbox people mad about it.
They don't care. They just ready to play something. They're like, why are you
it's a lot of Xbox dudes mad about that. This is the very first time that I've seen the Xbox community actually disagree with each other instead of having one hive mind.
Oh, yeah, that might be true.
So let me ask you this. Okay, we all understand that we are a small sector of this gaming shit, right? We understand that, right? We're important, but
I'm a big deal.
Oh, okay, my bad. My bad. He just stopped. Let me ask y'all this though. So, do y'all think if co-op was that fucking important, don't y'all think they would make sure that shit is in there first before anything else?
No, I think
Why is that?
Because if it was up to them, they would. Didn't you see the quote where Phil was like, "We talked it over with the studio." And releasing it in pieces just wouldn't be the whole Halo. That was last year. And now here they come with, okay, we're not going to be able to release the whole thing. So co-op is next in season 2. And then season 3, you will get Forge. The reason why is because they've been having development problems and they just running out of time and they up against it. So they having to prioritize. And they knew they was going to hurt a lot of people feelings, which is why they telling us way in August, hey, look, this is dropping in December. This not going to be there for people to get used to it.
So I ask again, why is single player and multiplayer coming on December 8th or whatever the fuck it is, and Forge and other things on the back burner?
Because they can't delay it anymore.
Because they had to prioritize it. They ran out of time.
Because it's not. They couldn't develop the game correctly.
It is important. It's in bad development. That's all.
God.
It's important, dog. You didn't even know it existed, so that's your fault that you don't understand the magnitude of the co-op.
And I've played every single Halo.
By yourself.
I beat every single Halo.
By yourself.
By myself.
Wait, so you ran through on Legendary on
no, he ain't say the hardest difficulty. I can say the hardest difficulty. He played by himself. That's your fault, though.
Man, I don't from day one, everybody I've known that has played that shit has played it. I mean, has beaten it as a single player game. And we did it every once in a while, like, hey, let's play it together since we already beat it first, you know what I'm saying, as yourself. But
I think you just said you didn't.
Yeah, you just said you didn't have to.
I'm talking about the first one.
Something sound.
When you bring your Xbox over, you hook it up together.
System Link.
The LAN party, John.
Hey, shout out to Tiger, bro. He said had some internet issues. Hope to come on next week.
Hey, we appreciate you coming through, player. Yeah,
anytime, player, anytime. Shout out to Champ. He said I prefer to play Halo campaigns by myself on Legendary.
Y'all hear this shit? Do y'all hear this shit?
I do co-op later.
Look, y'all hear this?
So we got a couple weirdos in the chat.
No, that's Michael. He's in an alternate. That's his alternate account, man. Trying to boost this.
We got a couple weirdos in the
burner
chat.
account.
I know y'all hear this shit. Like, come on, man.
Listen, man.
Kane and Lynch.
Weirdos.
So let me make sure you saying that people aren't really upset about the co-op missing.
I think it's a minority of people that are speaking very loud.
Why do you think that?
That's just how it goes.
But why? Why do you think that? Because you wasn't a fan.
Because he needs
of
something
it,
to play. He ready to play.
No.
He don't give a fuck about
whenever I hear somebody talking about Halo, it's either the single player campaign or the multiplayer. I don't hear nobody talking about no fucking co-op. Like,
the campaign.
I never heard that until recently.
I don't know what rock you've been under, dog.
Yeah, bro.
You know how long I've been on YouTube, so I've never ever heard this shit about that. I've heard stuff about the multiplayer being great or bad. I've heard stuff about the single player being good or bad.
Been listened before. What you mean?
The co-op is not capped, dog. The co-op outrage is not capped, dog.
Okay. Who you playing Halo with?
I don't want to play that shit.
Okay.
I play with my grandson.
We're saying it was a feature that was there before.
That's gone.
We're not talking about Halo Reach and all this new shit. We talking about Halo 2, Halo 3.
Yeah, it's a feature that's gone. And so people want to
It's not a feature, nigga. It was foundational to the game.
There you go, foundational. There you
Stop
go.
trying to trivialize it like it's just something that you can take
now,
to the
now, if they said multiplayer wasn't in the game, or if it was releasing without multiplayer, then I can see an outrage. Or releasing without the single player, then I see.
Well, we know, but the multiplayer is bigger than the
man,
co-op. That don't make the co-op.
Hey, there's no Forge. Are you outraged about that?
No.
No, he don't care.
I don't care at all.
Look, no.
Hey,
I just want to
hold
play
on
the
1
game.
second. Shout out to XRP Dishwasher. Appreciate you for the super sticker. He said, "Keep it up." Appreciate you, player. And then we got same old 23. Excuse me. He said, "Isn't Psycho an Xbox guy? How did he not know people play Halo co-op?"
I am a motherfucking gamer. It's in my name, Psycho Gamer.
Yeah, that's cat. That's cat.
No,
now that's some cat.
Cycle is Norwegian for Xbox.
I'm telling y'all, motherfuckers. If y'all would have known me last generation, y'all would have thought I was a PlayStation fanboy. Because I love the fucking
last
PS3.
generation, nigga.
Yeah, we did.
I'm talking about generation before last. Generation before last.
Generation before last. Then he
I
decided
love
to
the
pick up
PS3. I thought that was the best fucking
mediocrity.
console at the time, especially with the games and shit like that. Like,
So here's the problem, Cycle. You need to be quiet for like 30 seconds. Here's the problem.
oh shit, here we go.
People like Cycle, these so-called
Story time.
Xbox fans, they damage control every single thing that Xbox does. Oh, that's not a big deal. Okay, no Forge. Well, that ain't no big deal. XP, no XP. Well, that's cool too. Well, Flight Simulator is broken and you got to pay $178 to get the full game. That's cool. Every single thing they do is cool, is fine. And they always making excuses for Xboxes instead of trying to understand what the gamers actually want and why the gamers are frustrated. And so they'll just continually blow, well, that's just a PlayStation, dude. Don't listen to this. Well, don't listen to that. And they constantly create situations where Xbox is not doing anything wrong. And that is the problem with Xbox now. And that's why they in the shape that they in, because y'all niggas won't keep it real with the brand. Stop it.
Okay, you saying y'all like I'm involved with this. I'm not.
You are.
No,
Nigga, you part of the social discourse. So
sir,
you are involved.
Sir, you new to this, Cole. I know you up there age, but you new to this shit, man. Stop playing with me, Cole. You new, man. Damn it. I've called Xbox out a lot. Even into their fucking face, in their face. Personal, face to face.
I can agree with that.
Like when? Like when?
I ain't going to that on the podcast, but I've talked to them face to face and told them what I thought.
When you had dinner,
I was sending you a tweet. I was sending you a tweet that I sent Phil Spencer about this whole gaming and resolution shit.
Hold on. Did you say any of that in person when they took you out for drinks in a movie?
Hey, man, come on, man. God
Yo, shout out to,
you know that was in the DM.
Shout out to Flaffy.
In the DM.
What's that on Flappy's picture there?
Shout out to Flaffy 1101.
Nigga got a dick on the picture.
Weren't people upset when split screen on Halo? Weren't people upset when split screen on Halo 5? I guess he meant when that was removed.
Yeah,
people were like, that proves my point. People always complain about something. They don't really care about that split screen shit.
Shout out to Champ. He said, I enjoy the story better when I play solo.
Do y'all hear these comments? Do y'all hear these comments?
Nigga, that's your same account. You keep super chatting. Look, the amount get lower and lower each time because he can't keep super chatting.
I took that 30 seconds to write a little super chat. My bad.
What y'all think about Gamescom overall? Is there anything out of Gamescom that y'all like?
I mean,
love?
The Halo release date, that was.
I would say, I liked it, but it wasn't nothing.
Like you
liked it? You know you my guy.
Can I talk? Let me one mic. Hey, one mic.
Yeah, we're hesitant at, yeah.
One mic, nigga. Let me
I
talk.
thought that was hesitant for a second. Go ahead.
Y'all ain't right.
Nah, check this out. It was a good show.
There you go.
It wasn't bad. Gaming, we need more shit like this in gaming. I'm not gonna shit on it. I'll give it like a 6, man.
Ooh, that's really high, but okay.
What games do you like out of it then?
The Ninja
Nigga not
Turtles.
like is what
Ninja
games did he
Turtles look
like in
good.
it out of
That
it?
Dope Cat 5 looked good, whatever that shit was, even though it was a lot of bullshit happening in it. I don't
Was that
know.
all that you was that all that you liked it?
Oh man.
The turtles look cool. I just don't like how small they is. I ain't like these micro mini turtles and shit. I wish they was bigger like they used to be, but
tortoises.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, man. Like it was a couple of little things, but it was nothing really that, that great, but still
I mean,
shit like that in the,
PJ, what you got?
I liked it.
Gamescom. What you think?
Oh man.
You say, like, what's up?
What you think about Gamescom?
It was kind of boring to me. I mean, the only thing I'm looking forward to, I am intrigued by that Marvel game. I am intrigued by that Marvel Knights, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it. And Halo, I mean, it's Halo. I mean, I'm gonna try it out when it come out, but that's
all right.
about
PJ, let me ask you a different question.
What's up?
They could have done all that shit with just a blog post or a trailer on YouTube without a show, or did it with them doing it at a show slash quote unquote event? Did that help you with the reveal, or it would have been the same without the show? Just show you the trailer.
It would have been the same without the show.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That show just wasn't really, man. It's like it wasn't
to be like, hey,
yeah, just to do it.
We hear Sony ain't doing it. Like, just fall back.
So that's the question I want to ask before we leave this topic. And we ain't even got to go into it for no long time. I'm just curious of y'all's opinion. Do you think it is better to not show something when you don't have nothing to show, or do you think it's better to do something like Gamescom and at least make a CGI trailer and have a bunch of developer interviews, or is it better to just not say nothing?
Yeah, don't say nothing.
Yeah, keep your head down. Just come up with a bang.
Yeah.
I mean, just don't say nothing. I mean, I liked it back when it
Oh man.
That's just how I talk, man. Fuck y'all.
Back when they used to come to the show and they had a lot to show, but lately I haven't liked it lately.
I'm just saying though, like
Kapachi, you gonna have to hold that L. You know I got your back, Kapachi, but you gonna have to hold that one.
I didn't do nothing wrong, bro. That's how I talk.
Hey, shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said, "Nigga got that Fisher Price education."
Nigga with the culture. He with the
All right,
culture.
slide. So the new PlayStation 5 model is out in the wind. This is the latest uproar that's going on social media right now. The new model is lighter and it runs hotter, and it's a little bit quieter. Not much, not anything crazy. People are tripping because a new model has a smaller heat sink. So this is now, I've seen it. It's already starting up on Twitter and shit. People is complaining about this dumbass shit. I don't fucking.
Well, it all started from that Austin Evans.
It's not that
video.
much. It's not that much hotter or anything like that. You know, it's a little bit more hotter and it's a little bit quieter, but
it's not even hotter. That's the problem. And this, so niggas was tweeting at me, Code, why aren't you saying nothing? Code, you hiding. I'm like, oh my God. Hey, one of the things you taught me, again, I'm gonna have to give you your respect on this internet shit, because a lot of the stuff you tell me early on, like I'm starting to see that shit now for myself. And it's like some stuff is just not worth your energy. You told me that's why you don't address the little gay Tony dude or whatever. I don't know his real name. I just know that's what you call him.
That's his real name. Go ahead.
Okay, well, like shit is just not worth your energy. Like you could be doing something else with that time. And like no sensible person would look at this shit and believe it's true. It's like ridiculous. And they want me to like answer and respond to this bullshit. Number one, the test is stupid. The dude measured the exhaust. And the whole point of the exhaust is to let out heat. If the exhaust is letting out more heat than it did before, that actually means that the exhaust has improved, because that is the whole fucking point of the exhaust, is to get heat out of the console. That's like saying, I put an air filter on my car and now my air filter is catching more contaminants, so it's worse. That's the exact opposite of what it is. You measured the heat coming out the fucking exhaust. The heat off the exhaust is higher than it was, which means the exhaust is doing better than it was.
So
he didn't
look at the he didn't. I thought he used the internal camera and look at like the side of it or something like that. You only measure the exhaust.
And that is the point. They would have
hold on.
Somebody
is building. Somebody building a fucking TV stand right now. Please be quiet.
Who is that?
Like, god damn, somebody playing dominoes in the background. Please.
Probably Jeremy.
Oh man, I'm good, dude.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah, the point is they didn't measure the actual temperature of the console or the internal components. Now all they did was measure the exhaust. And so again, it could actually be hotter inside. We don't know because that's not what they did. It's that thing you said, again, you like a profit around this motherfucker. You said about a month and a half ago to attack PlayStation is really popular right now. And so they looking for ways that they can just, and when you notice in their video, the title of the video is new design runs, and then they had worse in quotes. And then they phrase it that way, and then they letting the fanboys just run away with it.
Yeah.
Right. It's 9 degrees hotter. To them, that means inside the PlayStation is 9 degrees hotter, when actually it's the heat coming out the exhaust.
So y'all saying this is just a little bit of cat coming from a small subset of people on.
No, Austin Evans is a YouTuber with like 5 million subs.
I'm talking about people that's talking to you about it.
Oh man, yeah, right. It's definitely small, like 10 people.
Okay.
Talking about why haven't I called in emergency spaces or some shit? I'm like, what?
Well, has anyone had any
calling me? He's like, bro, you see that tweet? I'm like, what? I'm trying to play Demon Souls.
Because when it's an Xbox thing, you run it straight to space.
Exactly.
That's a lie.
Exactly. He be posting memes and shit of the Xbox.
There's plenty of Xbox topics that I didn't agree. I didn't do no spaces on flights.
Won't you put up some pictures of like a PlayStation oozing lava and shit, nigga? Since you
No,
nigga, I put up a PlayStation thing today, nigga, and I said
one time I seen that bullshit,
nigga, and I had to apologize. I had to repent for my sins, sir.
Oh my god,
damn shame, dog.
So has anyone had
this shit is a nothing, and that's why I'm not addressing it because it's ridiculous.
Hey, this is a big deal, Cole.
Hold on one second. Deal, shout out to Harry Johnson. Is the guy with the bouncing ball in here?
No, that's Hezen. He ain't here.
He ain't returned since that day. Cole ran him the fuck off.
I didn't run him off. Kapachi ran him off.
One of y'all niggas did it. All right, go ahead, Cycle.
No, I'm just saying this is it's a big deal, Cole. All these gamers in here complained about it. It's a big deal, man.
No, it's really not.
It's huge.
Well, aren't revisions like this normal? Like I remember the 360.
So has anyone had any issues with their PS5? Because I had to get a new one.
Both the PS5 and the Xbox Series.
My PS5
are within tolerance. Well,
it kept turning off when playing PS5 games like the Avengers, and I was hoping it was an issue just with that game, but then it happened with Resident Evil Village. So basically, within maybe 20 minutes to no more than 2 hours, it would just randomly turn off completely, like to the point where you had to unplug it and plug it back in to turn it back on, and then you would have to go through the repair process and everything.
Rebuild the database.
Yeah, so I tried all the solutions, so I just got another one. I used the Walmart Exchange program.
And Walmart
they had one in stock?
Right.
Well, Walmart didn't, but a third-party seller did. But I used the exchange program, so I didn't have to spend any money.
Right, so you could basically, it's like the price of making a decision, but you didn't have to make the decision. It was a replacement.
Yeah, and I got it on. I bought it at a GameStop too.
And how you use a Walmart? This nigga cheated.
Man, I used the Walmart Exchange program.
Yeah, the Walmart Exchange program. Man. No matter where you buy it, Target, GameStop.
Oh, what? I ain't never heard of that.
I ain't never heard that either.
I never heard of that either.
That's crazy. That's a former Walmart.
Yeah, no.
Don't tell Hard8 that shit. It's
see how it works is and it was like $1,000, but I went ahead and bought it. But then they'll refund you. You just send back the bad one.
Wait, you have to pay $1,000 to the program?
Well, you have to buy it, but then you just send back your bad one, and they refund you.
So you bought it, and you said it was broken,
and then you send it in, and they give you your stack back.
Yeah, they don't realize they're doing it, but it's the Walmart Exchange program.
You did the swap.
Yeah.
Hey, Cycle, you made a decision. How much did you pay?
It's not my fault.
I paid. I made a good decision. I paid $600, and I got the disc PS5. I got 2 games.
And them 2 games?
And a controller.
You gave us some ass with that.
No, man, it's the Tesla community, man.
You gave some ass up with that one.
People, man.
Test drive the Tesla.
It's the Tesla community, man.
First of all, you pay less than retail.
Exactly. That's why I said it was a good decision. That's why I made the decision.
No,
there's something wrong with that.
That was a lick right there, Cycle, for real.
Yeah, it's a
man. That's a lick for real.
Yeah, why would you give that away for that?
I don't know why. I mean,
hold on. What all you got? You got the PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Brand new, this version.
Yep. Well, he hooked it up. He hooked it up. I was talking to him on the Spaces. You know, Twitter. I mean, you know, Twitter has a bunch of different communities.
How many games?
Just 3.
And what else? And the extra controller?
What are the games?
It was the Actually, I think it came with it. That whatever that Astro thing that come with it.
Yeah,
okay, yeah. So it had Spider-Man, the Ultimate Spider-Man, and then what's that other game? Ratchet and Clank.
And you got an extra controller.
And an extra controller and a charging station for the controllers.
Yeah, you sending that nigga nudes or something. Hey, no way. That's less than retail.
No, I was literally on a Spaces with them, you know, some Twitter folks.
If you would have bought all that at the store, it would have been more.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
I know. He said, dude, come pick it up, dude. Fuck it. I'll use it once. And the Ratchet and Clank wasn't even open yet.
Oh, so you went to his house.
So you drove down to the ATL, grabbed it.
Hold on, where you get it from? In the ATL?
Oh man, come on,
man. No, if you lived anywhere besides ATL and San Francisco, I would have been like, oh, all right, but no.
Wait, it's like when you went to pick it up, he said, because I know you was like, bro, you'll be able to tell it's me because I'm gonna have on my pink bow tie or something. Like,
hey man, get the hell out of here, man! No,
what was
when you went to get it?
When
you went to get it, did he have clothes on?
No, he was butt ass naked, man.
Did he ask you to sit down?
Butt ass naked with a Speedo.
Did he have a towel on or some shit?
Did you have to bring a camera with you, Cycle?
No, the only thing that was weird though was when he pulled up, like I don't think he realized what he was selling, I guess. But he had his little trunk open and had it with the PS5 like wide open while we talking and exchanging, you know what I'm saying, information and shit like that. But
what y'all exchanging? Phone numbers and shit?
Man, come on, man. God, it's some business.
What you mean exchanging information? Wait a minute, I'm just
with
saying.
That type of deal?
Yeah, well, like, what are you exchanging information for? Here goes the money, give me the box, and we good.
Let me know when you want to come over anytime.
Drinks?
Took it at Starbucks.
Yeah. We exchanging information with the front open. What that mean?
You let that nigga ride on the back of the bike and hold on to your shirt.
What's wrong with y'all, man?
Damn.
What's wrong with y'all?
What you said y'all was exchanging information. So what y'all exchange, Cycle?
Don't worry about it, man.
Oh man.
Fluids.
Y'all some wild bulls.
This nigga said he gonna get us jumped on, showing the goods while we.
Hey, what's the next topic, man? Y'all.
Yeah, this is getting crazy.
Boy, show you his junk in his trunk.
What's the next topic?
Yeah.
All right, shout out to King Kovu. He said, "Cycle, did he call you Master Wayne?"
Oh, no. Yeah, I actually had
that was a good ass
question.
deal, though. God damn, that was
like literally, we was on a Space
you know,
or whatever.
Cycle had the sweetness pot, boy. You know he did.
No, he just didn't care about it. He bought it thinking it was, the hot shit. He played it for a little bit and was like, "Hey," we was talking about it, and I was like, trying to look for one. He was like, "Dude, I got one." So we met up,
and so he said, "But what can you do for me?"
Oh, man. God, dang.
Shout out to Max B. He said, "Where's Crown? I need to file a crime."
Is he like a rich guy? Maybe he didn't really care.
Yeah, I think he's a rich guy that just didn't care.
Pocket change.
So this dude has fucking.
Maybe he just didn't care though. He didn't know what he had or something.
He a rich guy.
I don't think he know what he had.
What he want, huh, Cycle?
Hey man, God damn. Man. I do know this motherfucker got floor seats for what I'm saying.
For a reason, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got a couple dollars. Shout out to the extended GOAT. He said exchanging information.
Yeah, that looks spooky to us too.
Exchange DNA, huh?
Oh man, that's funny as hell, man.
They exchanging something.
Dang.
Y'all
get jealous, man. Y'all wish I had a deal like that, man.
Nah,
that's a good deal. That's a good deal.
That is it, right. I wouldn't mind getting a deal like that myself, but I can't pay what you paid.
So I was wondering for you, PS5 owners, got a question. What's your experience with the DualSense 5 in terms of like issues and stuff? Because I've had really bad luck with the.
You got a PS5?
No, I was thinking about getting one for my PC. That was gonna be my next question. Like,
okay. I mean, the battery life.
I haven't had any problem.
So I have
I
have 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm playing no games with them.
I have 6 DualSense controllers, and one of them for sure had the stick drift.
Because
for sure, but I just like it. But it was the left thumbstick, right? Not the right thumb, the left one. And I just like kept mashing it down and like moving it in a circle. And then that would work for like a little while. Then I would do it again. Then eventually, it ain't doing it no more. I was going to put it back in.
You got hair grease in that motherfucker. That's
why. I haven't had no issues, dog, with my DualSense, yo.
The only issue I had was it was like a lag. I had a lag. Like it was like
input lag.
It was like it was an input like really bad one. But I had to I restarted the console, then it went away.
That was that plasma TV.
I got an OLED since day one.
I had
What OLED you got? What OLED you got?
I got the original one, the EF9500. I got the
got terrible input lag.
No, but I got the E8. I got the 10, and I got the 1. I got one in my office right now. This shit got burning right now though.
You got the C1?
Damn, this
yeah, I got a whole bunch of them.
You don't even know how to take care of an OLED.
This nigga really do be going in the crib stealing that shit.
I got the 1080p junk still sitting in here. No, I used to date this girl from GM. That's how I get the PS5s. I used to date this girl at Best Buy.
Oh, okay.
She at GM.
Oh, that's what's up.
See, I had a
white
my
girl?
last.
Yeah, she was.
This nigga, he take his own gun, don't he?
I like, you know what I'm saying? Take them down first. You know what I'm saying?
All right, we gotta
being
talk about
interracial.
we gotta talk about the Ratchet and Clank thing, man. Didn't some dev or something come out and say that it could have been done on the PS3? Saying basically that Sony lied about this this SSD being as fast as it is, or the game being able to do what it do because of the SSD. Did you see that shit, Code?
Man, yeah, I seen that shit and I ignored it too. Same thing is not worth my energy. Oh my!
I bet you did.
It don't even make sense.
Why you ignoring all the Sony news though?
I'm not ignoring the Sony news. I'm ignoring the dumb stuff.
When that Xbox shit come out, no matter how dumb it is, you go right to spaces.
False.
When this PlayStation shit come out, you
False.
ignoring it.
That's a lie. You are fake news, sir. But the shit is so, like, you don't even have to have a technical background to understand that shit is dumb. Like it just
basically what he was saying is this. What they're actually doing is as you're playing one level, they are loading the next level. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they are able to switch so fast because the next level is already loaded. It has nothing to do with the SSD being quick. They have already loading the next level in the background. And then when you get to that level, they're already loading the next area in the background and so on and so forth. Since it is a linear game, they can do that. So that's what he's saying. That's the trick that is being done. And it has really nothing to do with the SSD. You could do the same thing if you had a hard drive where you can load while you're playing one level, you can be loading the next level. And then you will be able to switch instantly once that level is loaded. So is there any truth to that? I mean, it makes sense to me.
Trash. So at the end of the day, that's how video games work already right now. And they have a certain amount in RAM in each direction, north, south, east, and west, because they never really know which way the player is going to go. But at the end of the day, there are two things. One, so the first part that was dumb is that, okay, nigga, well, you got a little demo going. In your little demo, demonstrate what you're saying since it's so easy to do on a PS3 with a hard drive. No demo. He just got two buffers running simultaneously side by side, but he won't actually go ahead and make a demo. Like, well, okay, you said it can be done. Go ahead and demo what you're talking about. Okay, no demo. Then the next thing, they asked the nigga about the Blazar crystal when you hit the crystal and then it switches levels completely. He didn't answer to that. So they took the video down and re-uploaded it with that part taken out where they asked him about that because he didn't have an answer for it. Like anybody can see this is some fuck shit. Like same thing. It is
isn't that the same thing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but isn't it the same thing?
No, because the one when you're walking, so like the way they did it with the Psychonauts, right? When people like Psychonauts got a pocket dimension. So that's the shit that Cerny was talking about with like the level design and twisty, turny corridors and pathways. You got to put a wall here. If you notice with Psychonauts, when you go in that little thing, you immediately have to turn and go down a long hallway. Why? Because if you turn back around, they won't be able to have that other level loaded back up, and you can just go back there. So you have to.
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, there's parts where you go into different like areas, and you have to go down these like weird hallways for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's not for no reason. It is because in order to achieve that, they have to unload what's behind you.
Right.
And if you do turn around, they need that area not to be visible because they won't be able to display it. And so those are the types of tricks that they do. And again, for generations, for ages, developers have been finding ways to fake things to make it look more realistic. But like as gamers, we all know about that now. We know why you got a long elevator ride. We know why level design has a lot of twists and turns. We know why certain conversations take exactly this long. It is because to mask loading screens. The whole point of Ratchet and Clank is no need for any of that stuff. We do it all in less than a second with no tricks.
Who is we? Cole?
Good developers get around that.
Somebody said
that is a quote from They Do. We do it in less than a second with no tricks.
Somebody said he's actually a developer and you're not.
Oh shit.
Okay, well, great.
Oh man.
Then it should make even more sense. It should have been easier for him to go ahead and make a demo to display what he was talking about then. And he wouldn't have had to dodge the question about the Blazar crystals and remove that part from the video.
Urban Combat 1000, shout out to you for the super chat. He said, Old Head Code had Soul Glow residue on his DualShock.
That might be why it was drifting. Shit.
Shout out to Torrance Ingram. He said, that man so psycho that PS5 ass naked, only rocking an open trench coat, a long tube socks. Cole, a psycho definitely sat in the director's chair for that PS5.
Yo, man, these comments sometimes, man.
Is that my nigga Crown? Is that Crown in?
Who is that? That was
Oh, that was me.
That's Golf.
Oh, that's Goof Styles.
Goof Styles, right?
Golf Styles. Yeah, Golf Styles.
How you call that man?
For the record.
He wasn't just gonna name himself.
Say Goof Styles.
Oh man.
I said Goof. My bad.
No, man.
Yeah, one more. Oh,
No respect for our guests.
Yeah, Golf Styles for the record, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Golf Styles, man.
Golf.
Styles.
Dang.
All right.
Yeah, whenever. Hey, did you finish the super chats?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say whenever I hear like this can only be done here and there, I just hear marketing. That's all I hear because I just feel like everything can be done on anything at this point. If the Switch can run The Witcher, even though the resolution is lower and they're missing shit, like if you make the right adjustments, everything can run on anything these days.
That is absolutely false, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I do think if you change a couple of settings, anything can run on anything. I agree with that.
So you think that The Last of Us 2 could run on a Sega Genesis?
Absolutely.
No, I'm not talking. Come on, Cole.
He just said these days. He just said these days.
Nigga, it is these days. Nigga, these days.
Genesis ain't
Last
these
of Us
days.
2 run on the Genesis.
Can The Last of Us 2 run on the Switch? Yes, it can.
It look like doo-doo, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
It can. Yeah.
Nigga, I said can it run on the Genesis?
No, we ain't talking.
I ain't talking about that. I wasn't talking about that either.
So when you say anything, what do you mean?
Current console.
He meant the current console.
Like current, like I would say from the fucking, I would say maybe from 360 on.
360 on?
That's what I would say.
You have lost your goddamn.
I agree with that.
But Cole, why couldn't it run on a Sega Genesis?
I agree with that.
Why couldn't
I ain't asking that question. That's
not
him.
enough memory. That's the main.
Because it's not as powerful. It's not as powerful.
No,
stop. So number one, it's not enough RAM. Number two, there is no hard drive.
So it's not as powerful.
It's not as powerful.
Power has nothing to do with it.
Shout out to Harry Johnson. I'm lifting weights and listening to AGS. OMG. Shout out.
Yeah, boy, we're gonna give you energy to lift them weights. Cycle will too. Where you at? Cycle.
Was a girl.
Shout out to Urban Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. Crown, it's a 211 in progress. Ravish needs backup.
Wow. It's saying Ravish the police or something. What does that
Somebody
even
at the
mean?
dog pound. Somebody at the dog pound.
Crown the policeman, ain't he?
Yeah, Crown the police. He cool though. Jay Harvey the feds too, so it ain't like we no stranger.
So
to
are
law
you saying that it can't run on the Sega Genesis because the Sega Genesis is not powerful enough?
That is not what I said.
So if you put an SSD and
power
more
has
RAM,
nothing to do with it.
Again, Sega Genesis runs on cartridges. There is not enough RAM in the Sega Genesis to hold The Last of Us 2. And even if it were enough RAM, then the quality of the textures and all that stuff, it only has the 16-bit graphics. So everything would be like greatly reduced. They would have to go back to color palettes. And then is just not enough room. It just will not fit on the Sega Genesis.
they made Halo on Atari. Well, someone did.
I didn't even hear that. What'd he say? They did Halo
They
what?
made Halo on
Yeah, they
Atari?
made a Halo on Atari. Yeah, they did like a port for Halo on Atari.
Oh, for real? Yeah. How that look?
Yeah, not so good, but it was possible. I mean, someone did it.
Hey, shout out to Hezen. He said, ain't excuse me. He said, ain't no he
And then you gotta say,
They don't come on no more,
you gotta
man.
say nigga at the end.
ain't no nigga.
Oh, man.
I know. Shout out to Hezen. He said, ain't no PS3 running Ratchet. Stop. Shout out to Hezen.
I think it'll definitely go right.
So, but anyway, like that's the whole point of the whole two design thing. Like this is the whole point. You can name a game whatever you want. The point is the game will be fundamentally different than it is in its current form. It's just that simple.
Somebody cracking up like a motherfucker.
Shout out to Urban Combat, the 1000. He said, even in the super chat, I still can't understand Hezen.
Yeah, Hezen, why don't you ask me?
Hey, yo. What's good? What's good?
Oh, there he is.
Hold on, wait, my audio.
Oh, we can hear him.
I can barely hear y'all motherfuckers.
What you say, nigga?
Oh, this nigga here. Don't start this bullshit, go. Hold on.
Speaking hieroglyphics.
Hey,
Hold on, give
Hester,
me a
where
second,
you at
give me a
last
second.
week when that mush
That nigga talking cursive.
All right, there we go. All right, now fuck y'all niggas saying. I had to fix my audio. Fuck y'all niggas saying.
What are you saying,
What?
sir?
Why? That's what I thought.
This
What's up?
nigga said
What's
this
up?
nigga speak in cursive.
Professionally, yeah, they can get on my level. Speaking
Yo, what you say,
professional.
Kampachi?
Oh shit, that's
I'm gonna
fucked
go
up.
ahead and bounce later, guys.
All right.
I gotta go.
Mouth nigga was that
Yo,
last
Jeremy, Jeremy, you leave. Someone hasn't come too many niggas.
I know, right? Yeah, this is fucking KKK ass nigga.
What you were saying, Kampachi?
I was saying we needed Hezen here last week for that other mush mouth nigga in here talking.
Oh,
that would have been a
About
good
King
matchup.
Trash.
Trash. What's his name? Trash or Trash?
Trash.
Nah,
Shout out
his
to
name is
Andre
trash,
Garcia.
man.
He said, damn, someone put on the subtitle.
Oh, here y'all retarded ass niggas go. Here we go.
What you say, Hezen?
My code got to mention shit, amnesiac motherfuckers.
Only word-
Alright, there, praise. Fuck out of here.
only word that Hezen said when people understand what
Nigga
he
need a
said.
helmet on when they go to sleep. Brain dead ass nigga. Fuck
That
this
nigga say 3 words that people understand. Cone, battle axe, and nigga. That's the only
Crying, dog.
And actually, because that joke he made on Twitter was pretty funny. He's like, man, if niggas could understand him, they would think he was funny. Niggas
Nigga, it's the settings. It's the settings on the goddamn song stream yours. I don't know that.
What?
Hey, Smooth
Man.
King.
Nigga, you heard that shit. Go fuck out of here.
Smooth King, you gotta hit the link. Hit the link and you can join. All right.
And part of the problem is he say too many times. I think that's what be throwing us off.
Oh, you like
this nigga over here
E40.
moaning and shit.
It's
What the hell is he talking about? What the hell is he talking?
You said this nigga moaning and shit.
Yeah, this nigga going up here horny as hell. He over here moaning for another man's here. Get the fuck up out of here, yo. What's wrong with him? Hey, Hard, this your co-host? This your co-host?
Yo, that's the co-host.
Yeah, Cole about to get OnlyFans and shit. The fuck is she talking about?
What, nigga? What?
Wow. Oh my god. My eardrum, brother. Yo, this is like Sonic when he lost all his rings. That's what it sounded like.
Hey, yo, hold on. I got a correction. Cole did fucking wrong. Horizon Zero Forbidden West comes out on February 18th. Not no 22. Get out of here.
Yeah,
he thought it sounded fly. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, some 222.
Oh, yeah, PlayStation guy, Cole. Come on, man.
Yo, didn't the first one come out the 17th? I think February 17th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
something like
should come
that.
out the 18th, man. February 18th, 2022.
The first one came out on the 28th of February. This one coming out on the 18th. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Good looking for that, Hezen. We ain't know that.
Yeah.
Now this nigga funny. All right.
Oh, my bad. That's good. All right.
Man, we can't have shit, man.
So, Heather, what's going on over at Weapon Wheel, bro?
Hey, man, shit, they done kicked me out the group, man. I don't know. I've been over here too much, man. I've been over here too much.
Real talk.
I've been over here too much, man. Like BG don't want me associating with y'all niggas, man. This might be my last podcast with y'all, man.
He said you been hanging with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, man, bad influence type shit.
Damn. All right, now say that all again in English.
All right, shut your dumb ass up, yo. Next topic. Next one. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, man.
This nigga Hardy, all of 455 pounds talking about somebody. Yeah, fuck out of here, nigga. Stop eating no Philly cheesesteaks, fat fuck.
I ain't weak. God damn. Chill.
He's ready today, boy. He been practicing his speech.
Ain't nobody even practicing, nigga. I forgot y'all was even the king.
Any of y'all niggas
got
play
a
that
speech therapist and everything. Say your ABCs,
Look at the hell.
I said, any of y'all play 12
Hey, Cole, I'll say my ABCs when you remember the last game you fucking played on the console, nigga.
Oh,
how about that?
The last game I played was Demon Souls.
No, nigga, I'm talking about that Zelda. What was the last console you played Zelda on, motherfucker?
The Switch.
Yeah,
Nigga.
nah, bullshit.
Nigga, Breath of the Wild.
Bullshit, nigga.
Breath of the
Ocarina of Time. What console?
Nigga, say your
ABCs. All right. Say it again. Say it right now. What? Who? Water? Fuck are you talking about? Play the game. Play the game, Cole. Hey, Cole, play these games, man. We tired of that shit, man. Where these streams at?
You ain't even got to do the whole alphabet. Just say it at the end. Just say your ABCs up to M.
All right, hit my cash up, though.
All right, I got you. Now go ahead.
Everybody say their ABCs backwards?
I did.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He ain't on that level.
Too fucking funny, man. We got a packed month in February, man. We got Saifu.
Ain't nobody playing that.
No, that don't look alright. Yeah, look alright. We got Saints Row Reboot, and we got Horizon Zero Dawn.
Hey.
We got a new Destiny DLC. Y'all ready for that?
Who?
Nah.
Oh my god. Shit.
Said who?
You know what I mean? Luca was here earlier, nigga. That's who you want to talk to about.
For real? Damn, I missed it.
No, what you got for us, Cole?
Shit, I ain't got nothing. Hey, just laughing at this nigga Hezen. I was like, I can't. Is he a real person? Like,
nigga, is you a real person, yo?
Do you have a job? How do you
over here playing with controllers as if they dolls, nigga? How old are you? You 70 decades. You 7 decades old, nigga. 7 decades, nigga.
Nigga,
you too old for this shit.
Do you have a job?
Absolutely.
Hey, Hardy. Hey, did you ever say your ABCs backwards, man? You need to change the subject.
Nah. I wanted to talk about. Well, I just wanted to update y'all that PS5 dominated the UK charts. They took the first 3 slots with Ghost of Tsushima, Ratchet and Clank, and Miles Morales. So I know Cole probably was talking about that. You know how you be.
Of course I was.
You know how you act on goddamn
Yeah.
fool on Twitter.
Of course I was very clear, man. Look at all these $70 games that people don't want.
Can't spell greatness without PlayStation.
Facts. Talk about it.
Damn, you gargling right now, boy. God damn. I couldn't hear that. It sounded like heaven. Shit.
Lord.
Sounded like your throat was occupied. Pause. I couldn't understand this nigga. But yeah, they took the top 3 spots. So that's a little bit of info for the corporate slaves out there. You know what I mean?
The games are good though, man. I will say that.
Did you like Miles Morales?
Nigga, you saying it begrudgingly like you don't want to accept it, nigga. Of course they better.
I'm just saying what it is. It's got some dope ass games on there.
And it's always gonna happen. It's just getting started.
Not always.
Oh, did y'all talk about Halo Infinite? Did y'all talk about Halo Infinite?
Yeah, we talked about
Peasant, shut your goofy ass.
Hey, yo, Cuff, you don't cut yo. Them tight ass braids want to get into your fucking cranium. Fuck out of here.
He succeeded in changing the subject.
Hey yo, so you just got the PlayStation and you played Miles Morales. What's your final take on it?
I love it, man. It's fucking amazing. I'm surprised more people ain't raving and going crazy about some of
They
these
are.
things.
They
Nigga, what you
was.
talking about? They are.
I'm late to the party.
Yeah,
My
that game
bad.
is
I'm
super
sorry.
lit.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Psycho, every time a new batch of PS5s come out, Miles Morales sales go up.
Sales up, yeah.
Like Forte told us that like 8 months ago, like man, in his store, people are waiting on Miles Morales for the PS5.
Yeah,
like they want to play it on the PS5.
It's fucking amazing. And this fucking the Ratchet is dope too. Like it's great. Man.
Did you play the first Spider-Man remastered?
I didn't play the remastered one. I played the first
boy,
one.
you need to.
Oh, you need to. It's a good game.
Yeah.
Ray tracing, performance ray tracing.
Hey, RT that's the best way to play these games, man. Fuck the 4K.
Wait. What you say? PlayStation the best place to play these games? What
Man, this motherfucker. I mean, it's the only place.
Hold on, what did you do? Performance RT or just RT?
Performance RT.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't that 4K. It was 30 frames per second. Nah, when I tried it out, I did it halfway through with the 4K, and then I put it on the performance RT, and I was like, "What the fuck was I doing?"
That's 60 frames, man. Them frames, man. Them frames.
And that's what you got to ask yourself when you want a game only on Xbox. Like, what the fuck was I doing?
I see y'all niggas having what the word I'm looking for, man. Y'all haven't cleansed yourself of fucking Digital Foundry. I see y'all still watching. You know what I mean? Because now they did some shit with was it Digital Foundry did that little nightmare shit?
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know. I just
say ain't no ray tracing. They say ain't no ray
who
tracing
did
on Xbox, but it's ray tracing on PS5. I don't watch Digital Foundry no. They got exposed this week too.
Yeah, by
I
Red
don't watch
Dragon.
them anymore either.
Yeah, they got exposed.
Yeah, I stopped watching
you know
them
what
too.
that's about, Code?
Well, it's that Alex dude, basically. So a lot of people group Digital Foundry all together. It's really that Alex dude that's the problem, and a little bit of the Richard dude.
It's all.
Yeah. So he basically was like, I noticed that. Long story short, when people want him to make comparisons when it comes to Xbox games, he doesn't. But when it's the PS5 game, he goes all in, zooming in 800%, all of that stuff. And so basically, he just got busted. It was like, well, Microsoft asked me not to reveal the numbers. A couple of weeks ago, he was like, well, there's no reason to zoom in on a game like Flight Sim. And he said that after he got busted, saying it ran 120 frames per second at 4K on the Series X. So he had to talk that back. They had to do a
It's like an echo or something. Do y'all hear that?
I hear it too.
Yeah, someone's playing the podcast, I think.
Yeah, somebody got to mute themselves.
I just got
I
off.
want to find out who it is too. So don't try
Cole,
to find it.
Cole, this is exactly what I was talking about on your spaces. There are people in the industry who are fans of certain brands who just do shit like that. That's exactly.
But we agree with you on it. Yeah, we agree with you on the space. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying it's an example, prime example.
Right. And so that's what he's been catching the smoke for, him specifically. So now he's like, he's not going to do a comparison to Xbox and the PC no more. And he knows the settings for Flight Sim on the Series X, but Microsoft asked him not to tell, so he's not going to tell. And like they've been
getting exposed a lot lately, man. And I've been telling y'all that Digital Foundry is unnecessary.
So you know John, who is the guy that I considered like the real dude there, because he is. And I hit him up. I was like, man, John, you see what's being said? And he was like soft. He was like, man, why you tag me? I don't care about this. I'm not the one that do those comparisons. I was like, man, my fault, player.
Yeah, he wasn't trying. I mean, they all together. I mean, I've been telling y'all they unnecessary nowadays, man. I don't need to hear their input and all that, and I just need to see the performance of a game if that's what I want to see. But at the end of the day, whatever system you got, that's what you're gonna get the game on. It does. If you only got a PlayStation or you only got a Xbox, why do you watch the Digital Foundry comparison? What does it even matter? If you want to play that game, you're gonna play it.
Good. Some people feel good knowing that they got the quote unquote better version.
Like you're getting that version anyway. It don't matter how their analysis come out, you're getting that version because that's the only console you got.
Right.
So it don't really matter. They're unnecessary at this point. I don't even watch them like that no more.
I stopped paying attention to all shit like that because it's like at the end of the day, like some stuff I don't even want to know, man. Like if it's a certain amount of blades of grass, like I don't even want to know. Like what's the fucking like why? You know what I'm saying? Like I just play the game and if I enjoy it, if it looks good to me and I enjoy it, fuck it. So what?
But so far you saying next generation games on PlayStation, right?
Say what?
Next generation games is on PlayStation.
Somebody keep talking
to you right now, man.
Hold on. Huh?
Yeah, this thing's smooth. All right. What up, player? I gotta say something cold right quick, bro.
Oh my
How
god.
is your favorite?
I'm just gonna mute my mic.
Your favorite
Who is
game
this?
developer?
This is Smooth King.
Yeah,
what up, Smooth King?
It's smooth. Yeah, the one and only. What up, man? What up, man? What is it?
Smooth, you got an echo, or somebody got an echo. What you got for me, Smooth? Bring your
smoke.
smoke.
Show a little bit of respect sometimes, though, when he comes in this motherfucker. Like, you can't get stop somebody from talking. Like, hey, shut up, I'm talking.
Y'all don't shut the fuck up.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! This thing came with her on dog. What the beat the fuck up, nigga?
So you gonna pull a King Thrash in this motherfucker?
I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke. All respect though.
Well, act like you don't want no smoke, then, man.
Nigga did come in here with it. Cycle.
Let him say what he got to say. This Cole. Go ahead. Now he don't want to talk.
Now he quiet.
Nigga scared. Project, right?
What?
Y'all
What
can't
did he
hear me?
say?
All right,
Yeah,
go ahead.
we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Go. We hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah. How comes your favorite game developer is CD Projekt, right?
That's not what I said.
You ain't bothered. But you said it was one of them, though, right?
That is not what I said either. That you're wrong.
All right.
That is not what I said.
So
but go ahead and finish
wrong.
your question anyway. Finish your question.
So you ain't finished. Witcher 3 or Cyberpunk 2007.
Right.
77.
2077.
I was still in high school, nigga.
Oh man. All right, hold on. Let him go. Go ahead.
Well, wait a minute. I don't know a nigga in the world that finished Cyberpunk 2007. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Smooth King.
Probably Hard 8 finished that shit, but it's probably, you know what I mean, your retina registration, you know what I mean? You like
no, that's 2077, not
you going on like 85 right now? There ain't nothing. It's 2007, fam. That shit was straight garbo.
This nigga said it.
What is the point you trying to make?
He came here to start talking.
What point are you trying to make, Smooth?
Right.
I'm just trying to say because if I'm not correct, because I listen to y'all every day. Shout outs to Real Lake though. I've been listening to you since I was like what, 9th grade. So
Real
shout outs to you. I've been listening to
how you listen to Hard 8 in the 9th grade? You got to be at least 18.
Point, man. Make the point.
All right, hold on. Let this nigga get to the point that he's trying.
We trying to.
Go ahead, Smooth King.
I'm 24. Y'all niggas shut the fuck up. Shout out to you. I listen to your podcast like every day at work. That shit turned like an 8-hour shift, like a 4 or 5 hour shift.
Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Code. Even though sometimes, I mean, I fuck with you, Cole. You be having me getting out the fucking job and shit, but it's like you be wilding out on the Twitter shit sometimes, man. I mean, because I swear to God, nigga, I swear these niggas are talking about one of your favorite game developers, but CD Projekt Red. Am I tweaking?
No, No, you tweaking. You definitely tweaking, but it's close. I can see how people make that misunderstanding.
That was like 10 podcasts ago, though.
I said it was one of the top developers.
I was December.
Well, he said he listens to them.
Yeah, he said they're one of the best, not that they're his favorite.
So it was your favorite. So
It was his top three.
And then now it's not.
There was favorite never entered the conversation. It was just
No, he said it was top 3.
as a matter of skill, like who was the most talented developers, not who was my favorite developers.
What episode are you still on?
Binge watching AGS. Go over here, binge watching.
Need about 2 seasons.
He said he watched every week.
He said he was on
I've been waiting to get on.
Hey, Smooth. But tell the truth though, since we got you here, you say you listen to us every week, and be honest, don't lie, no cap. When you listen to us,
keep it a
the hardest part for you to understand is when that nigga hasn't started talking.
There you go. He had to find some way. This mumble bunking ass nigga had to find some way. This 8-ass gorilla King Kong body having ass really had to find some way to get me up in here. You banana kill for sleeping ass nigga. Talk about it.
Like right now, did you understand any of that? But me,
Taco, you didn't understand it because your ears got all that fucking earwax flushed them
It
joints.
took me this long to have
Dirty motherfucker.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, let me catch up on these super chats. Shout out to Urban Combat 1000. He said Hezin is the definition of a mumble rapper.
Oh my god.
but he broke though with no money.
That nigga was the
A1.
Ain't you on welfare code?
Can he shout out to Emmanuel A1? He said, can Hezin give us a verse? He sound like I-20. Shout out to Matt.
That's
Brad.
crazy.
Hezin truck exhaust laughing.
Oh man. Ludacris, he's a rapper. Ludacris.
Truck. Shout out to Andre Garcia. He said Hezin sound like tires screeching when he laughs.
That's what I was saying. My Boomhauer.
Israel, something, I think.
They got the COVID laugh.
Israeli?
He said Hezin sounds like Boom Hoyer?
Boomhauer?
King of the Hill.
Boomhauer.
Bro, niggas.
Hell, man, they going in on the bull Hezin, man. That shit crazy.
Yeah, but back on you, go. How the fuck you 70 years old with dentures and they still yelling?
I ain't done that. Shout out to Tony Plays Games. He said, how many shots this dude drank before he got here?
Damn.
Talking about Smooth King. Shout out to Urban Combat 1000, pencil neck head ass nigga. Shout out to Brandon Young. He said, I ain't gonna lie. Hezin, all I hear you say was King Kong. You good, bro. LOL.
Niggas got clean their ears, yo. Got clean their ears. Clean their ears. Clean their ears, man. I'm telling you.
Shout out to Biz Topper. He said, did you guys talk about Xbox Series X Halo Edition being bought out by scalpers?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about the pre.
We didn't really talk about it, but I mean that goes without saying. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. It's going to end up in gamers' hands. Don't worry, we're just going to have to play a little bit more, pay a little bit more. That's all. But yeah, somebody said code is triggered.
Code be triggered every week. Soft ass. Soft ass.
So here's something I noticed about Hezin. Like right there, he's like soft ass. Like the nigga Hezin, he say something and then he repeat it like 4 times and it get clearer.
Repeat it. Maybe that's because your sense of time has been distorted because you're old as shit, nigga. You need to go ahead and take your ass to a fucking nap.
Now repeat that so we can understand.
That's what you need to do.
Charisma skill points.
What?
Everybody understood that shit, but your punk ass.
Like he ate peanut butter with no milk, man. That's
He said what?
Hezin, you need to put more of your skill points in English, nigga.
Oh, you need to put more of your skill points in being worthful, nigga.
What?
Hey yo, 8.
What's up?
Hey, when football season come back, you leaving the podcast at the same time? What's going on?
Well, that's a good question.
This nigga don't watch no football.
Watch no sports.
You don't watch no sports.
So you gonna make the people choose between the NFL and us, huh?
Hey man,
you multitask.
y'all can go watch Men in Tights, or y'all can chill right here. Real shit.
This nigga 8 make everything gay.
What y'all want?
This nigga 8 make everything gay. You can't enjoy nothing around this nigga.
First of all,
That's true. Like,
all with niggas, you gay as fuck.
Yo, the podcast been the same time for a year. So what?
Right, you can do both at the same time.
Why would
Shit,
it change on
I was gonna
football?
say that you can do both.
turn the
You ain't gotta
volume
listen-
down
you
and
ain't
rock
gotta
out with
listen
it.
to football, right? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, what you want to hear the man say, "Hut"?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh man.
You got it. This nigga 8th grade.
Hey man, you gonna be here? You watch Men in Tights. Put that on mute and listen to the podcast.
No, I was just watching the Niner game during the podcast. I was just watching it, but I'm just saying, I don't know.
I ain't even your team.
I said head injury Shaq in the chat. That ain't right, man.
Man, that's funny, man.
Hey, Grim, where you from, Grim?
Who?
Is it Grim? Grim Pachi?
Oh, Grim Pachi. Kim Pachi.
Kim. Okay, my bad.
What the fuck?
Kim Pachi. Where you from, Kim Pachi?
I'm from SoCal. I'm from California, bro. Southern California.
Okay.
Apache, don't keep telling the niggas the same thing over and over. Make them niggas remember your name.
Yeah, go back to the other. Go watch the whole episode. If you want to know where I'm from, watch the other episode.
I get you a PlayStation, boy. That motherfucker shipping about to be like.
You got to choose the cheapest form too.
Hey, real quick, for anybody that actually care about this stuff, going back to the cooling thing, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all know who NXG is by now. He's the equivalent of Digital Foundry, but he works with IGN. He does his own analysis.
Yeah, he cool.
Yeah, so he has a tweet. I just put the tweet in the chat where he's talked about the exhaust and all of that stuff and how that's actually like a better system and it's not hotter on the inside or none of that stuff. So y'all click that link or copy and paste it, and y'all can see all that shit for yourself.
I gotta go hard for that PlayStation.
Yeah. Cole get all the details.
No, I mean even when like how niggas was trying to hate on Flight Simulator, I wouldn't participate in that.
Matter of fact, PlayStation 5 is actually trending right now because of that heatsink shit. PlayStation 5 is trending right now. Everybody's talking about the heatsink.
Waiting on the Alex video.
Wait,
what heatsink?
Nah, I'm saying he
got a redesigned
heatsink about that,
or they got a smaller heatsink.
Hey,
Man, matter of fact, my SSD is in my PS5 for what 2 weeks now, 2.5 weeks, with no heatsink, and I'm running just fine.
No, I mean you don't really need it.
Oh, you talking about the smaller version they dropped?
Yo,
No, my
fucking,
SSD expansion.
When is that fucking when is that firmware update coming out? Like, god damn.
I don't know because I'm on beta. Like when it started, it was on beta 2. Now I'm on beta 3.1. So they just keep updating it, but I don't know when it's gonna be out of beta.
I would say by December. Watch.
Okay. I think it'll be before. I was asking, did y'all play 12 minutes?
I played it. I didn't finish it yet.
Anybody play
How
that
is
shit?
it, Michael?
It's great. I think it's good. I think it's a good little game.
Wait, what? Good or great? I heard two.
I would say great because I didn't finish it yet, but it's
Okay.
a good game. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to, you ain't got nothing to do. You're trying to solve a puzzle. It's good.
I like that.
I got I got 5.
Shit.
Yeah, I got 5 of the 7 endings, and it's all right. It's cool. Cole, you can't even remember shit. Like the last game y'all play, it's all about memory. You gonna fuck you up, nigga. You gonna be on this bitch fucked up,
nigga. I remember a bunch of shit, just not the weird questions y'all.
Everything about PlayStation, yeah, I know, but this is an Xbox junk. You gonna be on that junk fucked up. I'm telling you,
man.
It's a cool game. It's a cool game to play with your girl, like
Yeah.
Hey, we talking about track and field this week. You see, old
We
girl
talked
got
about it a little
smoked.
bit.
Old girl got smoked.
We talked about that already.
Oh, did
last
y'all?
week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who said that?
The girl that smoked Shikari lost.
What?
Another bitch beat her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you can call her a bitch, but we can't talk about her nail.
Oh man.
Hey Cole, what happened, Cole?
I don't know. That was weird. Shit.
Dang,
I was out the studio and I just clicked the button and then it put me back in. So I don't really know.
Yeah, same.
Damn, man. Hey, what's up? Y'all got any topics? Anybody want to talk about some shit?
Can we talk about
Yeah, yo, Cole. Y'all hear me?
Hold on. One at a time. One at a time.
Here we go.
One at a time.
Is there a delay on that motherfucker?
One at a time,
Yeah,
people.
nah.
One at a time. Go ahead.
One,
Go ahead.
two,
Who got
three.
something?
What up?
all right. I actually have an actual topic.
All right, what's your topic, player?
Can we talk about the Spider-Man trailer?
Yo, yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a good
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Talk
a
about
good
that.
topic.
Yeah.
That nigga got Tourette's. He just said 1, 2, 3.
So
Nigga had something to prove.
yeah. So the craziest thing I noticed was all the references to all the other movies with like
Yeah,
the
hey, didn't you asked that question on Twitter, right?
Damn, let that nigga go. Yeah, he asked it at the beginning, I think.
No, go ahead. Who is that talking?
that was me.
Who is me? Goof?
Golf Styles.
Oh, golf. All right. Go ahead.
That's Goof style.
My bad. Golf style.
That's Golf Styles. All right, but anyways, yeah, the thing that stuck out to me was the references to like the villains, like the Green Goblin, and the actor that had a doc out was the same dude. I didn't even notice that. It's the same dude from Spider-Man 2, and there's those heavy rumors about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield coming back for the multiverse.
They're gonna be there.
Yeah, so like that's crazy. Like I'm actually pretty hype about that. Like,
yeah. At first, I didn't really like the trailer like that. Like I thought it was okay. I wanted to see more. I definitely was hyped when I seen Doc Ock. But no, I had to go back and watch it and catch all the references. Like I missed Sandman the first time. You know what I mean?
Lizard was in there.
Electro was coming back as
Jamie Foxx. Yep,
Jamie Foxx. Yeah,
I think Lizard was in there.
Lizard was in there too.
Yeah.
Like if you look, it's like I think it's that
I
scene.
how they
With,
gonna pull this up. This movie got to be 3 hours, dog.
It'll be 2. I think
They said it was going to be the most ambitious standalone movie in the superhero.
Because remember, Spider-Man 3, they had the mistake of adding all these new people, and they didn't have enough time to develop every one of them. So, or unless they on the tip.
Well, that shit was rushed. That's why this ain't rushed.
Yeah.
This has been years in the making.
Unless they're on the tip, like we already are familiar with these villains, so we shouldn't have to get reacquainted with them.
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody chewing on their mic. Can somebody stop chewing on the mic, please? Somebody mic is being
Yeah, that was wild.
I don't know who it is. If you ain't talking, just mute your mic, please.
Damn, Code, you hungry, nigga?
I feel like people setting they
go ahead, PJ.
I feel like people setting themselves up for disappointment, man, with Toby and Andrew, man. Nah, because I'm saying, like, what if they really aren't in it? Because they haven't been confirmed to be in it.
We already seen the leak backstage. They were on the set. Yo, Cole, shut your dumb ass up, nigga. I'm talking. Pipe down. Hey, Cole, pipe down, nigga.
Yeah, they already got a set photo out there of all three of them on set. So
the fuck up, Cole.
Oh, it's official.
Also, really quick, it broke. Spider-Man broke the Endgame record of over 300 million views in one day. The previous record was like 260 something million in one day, and Spider-Man has broke that record for Endgame for the most watched video in 24 hours.
So you saying a lot of people liked it?
Man, I can't stand
y'all. With all these villains and all these I feel like it gotta be 3 hours, man. We need that end game runtime, man.
There's a lot of threats.
I just hope
threats going on that story.
People gonna lose their shit when all three of them is on that screen at once for the first
time.
What?
That theater going.
That's gonna be lit.
So you going to the theater?
No.
Oh, you
COVID gonna be there. COVID gonna be there.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm gonna be off Twitter for a while.
I don't know, man.
Oh my god, it's not that bad. If y'all take your ass to the theater, man,
That's
y'all
the
be
reason
all
why
right.
you sound like that.
Y'all be all right. You interact with fucking drug niggas every day. You already got that shit plus more, nigga. What else you got to lose? You vaccinated? What you got to lose?
My choice.
Sound like
You're already fucking with niggas that got the AIDS and shit.
Man, I'm gonna have to wait. It come out December. What day? December.
It's the Christmas day. I thought.
Not Christmas day. It comes out like December 17th or some shit like that.
Okay, I thought it was.
So we'll see what's going on at that time, man. Because I don't know, man. I ain't really trying to miss that shit.
Hey, is that gonna be in Premier Access?
December 17th.
No,
Nah, it's going straight to theater. It's going straight to theater.
I think it says 60 days or something.
Yeah,
like that.
December 17th is when it drops.
Damn, 60 days. Shit.
I think
Will it
that's
go to Disney Plus though, or no? Do we know that much or what?
Yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy.
What was that?
I said, will it go to Disney Plus?
What's your
though? Is
favorite
that-
Spider-Man?
No, isn't it Spider-Man Sony? The
Spider-Man is Sony. Yeah.
Yeah.
No
What's your
Spider-Man's
favorite
on Disney
Spider-Man,
Plus.
though?
No Spider-Man movies are on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Homecoming or
Sony.
None of them. In fact.
Yeah, none of them are.
Yeah. So.
What's your favorite Spider-Mans, though?
Number 2. That's it.
Who that sounding all romantic and shit?
It's your boy Smooth right there.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Your favorite
Oh,
Spider-Man.
I'm trying to shoot a shot.
Yeah.
And nigga licking his lips and shit.
Rubbing his hamburger, hand rub.
What's going on?
Paul.
This might be a cheap answer, but my favorite version is Civil War when they first introduced him. I thought they did really good with that. I know it's not actually a Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Man like Tobey or Garfield or
No comment.
Toby.
No comment on that.
I mean,
No comment
I like
on
Tom
that, but
Holland.
My favorite is Spider-Man
Tom
2
for me.
back in the day. Period.
Toby the best.
Toby Spider-Man 2.
Toby got the best movie, man.
He do.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2.
He
Yeah.
always, and that's why I'm so excited for this new joint because he always like. Doc Ock always gives him a run for his money.
Yeah.
He's
awesome.
I'm kind of excited to see that.
Yeah.
See, but Toby's good.
I just said-
His nigga, damn, let me finish. All right, so he's the best. Like when it comes to being a Peter Parker and a Spider-Man, I think he did an overall good job. Like he was his own technician. He was smart.
Coolest.
Like.
He wasn't.
Go ahead.
Like amazing Spider-Man.
Huh?
I feel like
I think Garfield was a great Spider-Man, but a bad Peter Parker.
Yeah, he was dead Parker.
No, he was
I
a
didn't
bad
even
Parker.
watch those.
He had other people making the shit.
In the Amazing Spider-Man 1, they had this nigga like being a skateboarder and shit. Like they made him cool. Which I appreciate.
He became
that.
Spider-Man at the
That
like at
weird
the
ass
wrong
shit when I
time.
seen-
Amazing Spider-Man 1 was
especially in like Amazing Spider-Man.
The way Uncle Ben died,
I
I've been
like
wrong.
it.
Why you do Uncle Ben like that?
You want to talk about garbage? Amazing Spider-Man 2 was
Two.
Garbo.
They both.
No, 1 is garbage.
I didn't even bother.
No. One is mid. One is ten.
No.
2 is some good
Absolute
like.
ass.
No, 2. No,
Mid
1
at
is
best.
boring as
Mid
fuck.
at best.
No,
Mid
them
at
lizard
best.
fights was kind of crazy. When they was in the sewer. When they was in the sewer, come
The
on.
dad died at the end. The dad died at the end. Don't you hollering at
No,
my
I'm
dog.
gonna
Oh,
need
my
this nigga to stop screaming so much.
Yeah,
Wake
God
up.
damn.
Fuck out this motherfucker.
Nigga, when I talk regularly, y'all talking about I'm all
No,
romantic.
just relax, dog.
Turn your mic
Wait
up.
your turn.
Turn your mic up.
Listen,
Go on
one
this.
at a time. Don't talk over nobody. Let people finish their statement and then you chime in. You know what I'm saying? Now,
I should probably
fucking Amazing Spider-Man 1 was boring as hell.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
watched it recently. It was terrible, dog.
It was
But
mid.
2 is watchable. 2
No,
is watchable.
no, absolutely not.
2 is definitely
It's mid at
They
best.
tried to do too much with 2.
It's mid at best. I appreciated it.
I feel at least 2 has some like action and like some good effects and stuff and swinging scenes
They
compared
did,
to
yeah.
1.
Yeah,
That
they had
shit
some good
was
swinging
trash.
scenes.
Amazing
yeah,
dude
no
was
doubt.
trash.
They just tried to do too much with them villains.
That Green
Yeah.
Goblin was
Homecoming,
atrocious.
I like Far From Home.
Yeah, Far From Home was cool.
I
like the Mary Jane in that Tom Holland series. Like I like what she adds to it.
Is that the second?
That wasn't Mary Jane.
Yeah, it's not Mary Jane.
That wasn't Mary Jane.
I mean, sorry, my bad, Michelle or MJ,
Michelle.
whatever.
Is that the second?
The Zendaya chick. I think.
When?
His love
Yeah, that's
interest?
MJ. Yeah, that's MJ.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it's
Homecoming?
Michelle Jones is a real
Yeah.
name.
No, and Far From Home. And
Oh
Far
no!
From Home.
Oh, my
Far
bad.
From
Homecoming was Homecoming was Liz Allen, right? And then
Yeah,
Oh,
Liz
that's
Allen.
Andrew Garfield doing. Okay.
yeah.
No, I'm gonna be real with you though. Mary Jane and the Toby Jones was better.
I forgot.
Nah, man, she was.
I mean, she
she
got the
She was always screaming. She was always screaming.
The rain scene.
No, I'm talking about. If we talking about the way they look.
I'm
we
gonna
talking
keep
about
it a
looks or the
bean.
acting.
How old is that?
I just meant as like I just meant as like an
20
actor.
I did
Like
not
20
know.
something.
They grown.
Yeah, they're
Did you
grown,
mean
but
acting or how they look?
I just meant acting, like how they add to the story and everything. Like I kind of like they put a
I'm
little
gonna keep it
twist
bean,
on
yo.
it.
Second Tom Holland joint is straight trash. I ain't like
Far
that.
from
The
home.
second one?
Yeah, Far From Home was. Hey, Far From Home was.
It was mid.
The
It
one-
was
the one with
mid
Jake
at best.
Gyllenhaal?
I did not like that shit.
Yeah, the one
That-
with Jake Gyllenhaal.
That joint was
The only
way
good
better
one
than
to
the
me
first one.
was at the end
The
with the
first one was
effect.
boring as fuck.
Homecoming.
It's better
Home-
than the first
I
one.
mean, that's not
but I
saying
still
much.
think
I
they
mean,
mid.
Oh yeah, I mean, I hear
Home was a
you.
good movie. I mean,
when you
I
can,
just
when
like
you hit
Jake
rock
Gyllenhaal.
bottom, you can only go up, nigga. Of course.
They're mid.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
see
I
that
got to
new
bounce,
Blade,
man.
that new Blade
Oh,
movie?
you got to bounce, Cole?
Yeah, my fault, man. Springing it on you, but yeah, she here with the dinner and she looking at me sideways.
What y'all eat out every night?
She cooked dinner and
You
nigga
consume
bring it up to me.
10,000 calories a night, man. Get your ass out of here. Wait, watch it. Get out of here. Watch that weight, nigga.
I got a feeling it's gonna be every
Yeah,
podcast.
dinner gonna have to start being 8 o'clock, Cole.
Yeah, I let her know. He said dinner gonna have to start being.
He gotta finish his games. He gotta
Hey,
finish
man,
his
what you about to
movie.
eat?
Yo,
She
we about to
said,
get
"Nigga,
outta
ain't
here.
nobody waiting till no 8 o'clock to eat."
You about to eat a
Hey, be like a normal family. Eat at 5.
You about to eat a banquet meatloaf and mashed
Right in the
potatoes.
middle of the podcast, nigga.
I know, right? Ain't that this the middle of the podcast?
You an hour behind though, ain't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, right now it's 6:26 for me.
damn.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So 7 for you. I meant. All right. All right, Cole.
She said,
Hasn't was roasting you anyway. So get
I
out.
know. Yeah, get your ass out of here, man. Don't come back. Don't come back. Nigga, Cole about to go eat a banquet mashed potato and meatloaf dinner.
We about to finish up this conversation, then we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah, I'm about to be out too. I got to go watch this fight, man.
All right.
No, you gotta go meet that nigga to finish paying.
Hey, man, go eat, man.
I know, right? That meatloaf getting cold, boy. The meatloaf getting cold, man.
Final payment, nigga. How many more
Hey,
payments?
hey, Cole, before you bounce,
Meatloaf and corn. He get the meatloaf and corn with the mashed potatoes.
You got the hungry man, son?
The banquet.
Potatoes and salad, nigga.
Hey, shout out to Matt McGrath. I'm confused. Hold on. Shout out to Matt McGrath on the super chat. He said, "I'm confused because I remember Doc Ock died in season 2. Just the multiverse. You gotta watch, dog.
It's gonna be a variant.
timeline.
It's gonna be a timeline where he either killed Toby or he got transported right at the last minute.
Right. It's a different
what, Cole?
timeline.
Before you bounce, Cole, bro.
Shut up, nigga.
I want to
Oh,
ask you,
shit, damn.
nigga.
What up?
On that. All right. Yeah. What's your top 3 developers this generation?
Oh,
What does that mean?
Hey,
It sound like Cameron.
Before I get out of here,
out, y'all.
all
I'm out.
right, cool.
All right,
Got the
nigga.
roll. All right.
All right. Peace.
Before we get out of here, I did just finish the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I just say all y'all that think that WandaVision was better, y'all smoking dicks. That's all I got. There's no way.
Yeah.
I don't understand how y'all think WandaVision is better than the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like, what am I?
All 3 of them
missing
shows are trash.
What am I missing here? No, Falcon and Winter Soldier is decent, dog. Y'all
Yeah,
just
it's pretty decent.
The
yeah,
villain was, mid. The villain was mid. The overall villain was mid. But as far as each episode, I enjoyed myself. Me and Miss Hard8, we enjoyed the show. I don't see how y'all think WandaVision is better. Y'all niggas.
Yeah, WandaVision was complete. No, the first couple episodes, and they were doing like the little sitcom shit, and they had like the post credit shit where they were like, all right, some shit's going on behind the scenes that we don't really know about. It was that mystery aspect to it. And niggas coming up with all them theories and shit. But when shit got revealed,
it wasn't like,
when it got revealed, it was like, this is it.
That's it. Yeah, right.
That damn Ralph Boner shit.
I mean, I think WandaVision had the last 2-3 episodes was cool. But overall, I think Winter Soldier, the Falcon and Winter Soldier was better overall.
That
y'all ain't
vision.
tell me about the little racist undertones they had going on with the black boy and all that. Y'all left that shit out. You know what I mean? Y'all left all that shit out talking about some WandaVision got layers. Nigga, Falcon had layers too. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. That shit was alright.
And them fight scenes was garbage too, yo. That Vision versus Vision fight, I don't know what was going on with that CGI. They need help. They need help.
Yeah,
Marvel
low
TV shows ain't.
I just started Loki. I did finish one episode of Loki, so I'm about to finish. Complete. I heard Loki is better, but I heard Loki better than both. I'll see. I don't know. It ain't starting off that way.
Yeah, Loki.
Hey, you ever watched that? Y'all ever seen Watchmen? Watchmen, the TV show?
Nah,
I
thought the movie was trash. So
the movie's trash, but the TV show's that shit bloody as fuck. It's good. It's real good.
It's on HBO Max, right?
I believe so. Yeah, it's pretty good. I liked it.
Do we
I
got
don't see how y'all think WandaVision was better. I'm sorry, man.
I ain't watched that
shit. Was a lot.
So you've been falling off as original.
WandaVision's better.
Huh? What'd you
I'm
say?
saying WandaVision's better.
There was a lot of people
on Twitter was saying
WandaVision was better and all that. I was like, what?
They tripping.
Y'all niggas trip. I almost ain't even make it to WandaVision. I was like, what's this juicy bullshit?
Loki,
when it first started, I was like, what the fuck is this? People like keep watching.
Yeah, Loki's
like,
better than both of them.
We'll see.
it's not really the same.
It ain't starting off like
both of them. Like honestly,
starting off.
Captain America and the Winter Soldier joint was. I'm gonna be real. Like it was mid at best to me. Like Falcon's gonna have to take that serum at one point or another. I ain't trying to hear all of that shit. You're gonna have to take the serum. And you're gonna get clapped quick.
He's gonna definitely have to take the
we
serum.
got
That's why Bucky should have gave it to Bucky.
He's gonna definitely have to take the serum. I mean, I agree with that.
He's gonna have to have no.
He's gonna have to do something.
Because you see how bad he was struggling with that ATV and shit. He had to pull out the drone from Tom Clancy right quick. Saying like he ain't getting nowhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that
y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see that Shang-Chi next week? That Shang-Chi?
Fuck no.
Dang, you ain't fucking with it. You ain't fucking with it.
Hey, is that shit in theaters only?
I think it is.
It says 45 days. It's gonna go to Disney Plus.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that.
Guess we wait 45 days, man.
Yo, what about that Immortals movie? Did that ever come out?
Oh, the Eternals? You talking about the Immortals or Eternals?
My bad. Eternals. Yeah, did that ever come out?
It's coming out in November this year.
I'm interested in that.
Phase 4 ain't really been. The best thing I've seen out of Phase 4 so far is looking like it's going to be that Spider-Man. So we'll see. They are coming out with another Avengers movie. That's not.
Yeah, it's going to be the Dark Avengers.
What about that Blade?
They're building them right now.
Blade movie.
Anybody watching PG-13?
Yeah, ain't nobody watching that.
PG-13 is automatic trash. I will boycott it if it's PG-13.
I think
I already want to boycott it.
PG-13.
I think they already announced it's PG-13.
Yeah.
I'm not.
That's whack.
Bro, like, give it a shot. Give it a shot. Like, you might be surprised.
Yeah, y'all niggas writing it off already.
Yeah.
We already seen Blade.
I wrote it off after. Fuck you talking about? That shit got wrote off of YouTube.
So how much screen time y'all think Toby and Andrew gonna have?
They're gonna have most of the screen time, and they're joining the MCU. They're not just gonna be going after this movie. Because we do know there's coming out with a Spider-Verse MCU movie with Miles and all that shit.
Yeah, because the Spider-Verse from Sony is out too. But I want to ask y'all another question too. Y'all think this is Dark Doctor Strange? Or y'all think this is just regular Strange?
Everybody saying it's Mephisto.
Well, he was acting strange in that trailer though, acting all casual and forbidding the roles and all that.
Yeah, he was too motherfucking friendly. He was too motherfucking friendly.
Yeah. And then the whole multiverse collapsed because Peter wanted everybody to forget. I'm like, really? That's the reason y'all gonna come up with to collapse the whole multiverse?
I was thinking about that too. I was like,
and that's part of why.
That happened because he was talking while he was trying to fucking cast the spell.
But come on, you were Sorcerer Supreme who could control the time stone. Like, come on, man, you gotta be better than that. We gotta do better, man.
It's funny, right? Like Far From Home have funny writing too.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is still inexperienced.
Far From Home has some
he's still after all this time.
He ain't on like the Ancient One level or nothing like that yet.
Yeah, he's still. I mean, that might have been a hard spell to cast, and then you got Peter fucking it up. So
he interferes with it somehow.
Yeah, right. And
I was like, damn, you could tell MJ and Ned after he fixed it.
Hey, hit that like button, people. We about to get up out of here, man.
I'm gonna head out, man. Appreciate you having me on. All right, bro. I'll catch y'all later.
All right.
All right.
Good
show, y'all. Good show.
I definitely liked the show. I
gotta go back. I gotta go back and see what this is about Halo Infinite.
Yo, make sure y'all hit the like the dip button.
Oh,
man.
No, that's how you.
All right. Peace out, y'all. Take it easy.
All right, Joe.
All right.
Like
the dip button.
Yeah, 3 words into one. Like did it. You know, that's how we doing, man. Catch y'all niggas next week, man. Signing out.
All right. Peace. All right, folks. Hit the like the dip button. Appreciate that on your way out. Hope y'all enjoyed this week's podcast. I think it was a good one. It's always good, man. For real, man, because we be in here flowing. You dig? So appreciate everybody for coming out, all the super chat supporters, all of the everybody hit the like button, all the commenters, all the callers. We going up, man. Numbers are looking good. You know what I mean? It's actually fun to do podcasts again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, appreciate all y'all for coming through, man. If you just arrived, we are what are we at 3.5 hours today, man. So yeah, go back and check that shit out. Shout out to Matt Laser. He said, "Hey, what's your thoughts on Dragon Ball Z? Can't wait to hear your thoughts on Super." I love Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? I just started the where I left off at originally about 20 years ago. I left off on the Buu saga. So I'm gonna finish the Buu saga up, and then I'm gonna move on to whatever's next. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, I love Dragon Ball Z. That's my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just got Kakarot too, so I'm gonna start playing that real soon. And yeah, we definitely hit 600 live viewers today, so that's what's up. Shout outs to that. The numbers going up. We're just gonna keep grinding, no days off, and see where it goes. But yeah, make sure y'all hit the like the dip button on the way out. And I'm gonna see y'all next week, man. Every Sunday, no days off, man. Y'all know what it is. Hope y'all enjoyed the podcast. It's your boy Hard 8. I'm gone. Deuces.